wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, I'll diss my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like
we're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning.
What up? What up? Welcome in to the Monday Night Football battle between the Detroit Lions, the Baltimore Ravens. If you believe in the color conspiracy, this is a preview of the Super Bowl matchup here, the Ravens and the Lions. Only makes sense that it's a Monday night battle. We got some movement. I'll give you guys the cash flow. We'll talk about the splits. We'll talk about the situation at hand. And then we'll get into some plays and try to get this show on the road. Small day of sports, but a busy day here at the Sports Money Network. Thank you guys all that did watch the VB Ramon Scott breakdown for the Dana White Contender Series card tomorrow. Right now we're rolling. -3.5s have moved to 4.5s, and it's pretty much been sitting there all week, it seems like, at this point. We have 66% of the bets and 50-50 on the cash, boys. It's a split. Hopefully we can help you guys make some informed betting decisions. 49.5 is the total. That's moved all the way up to 54s in some books. And you got 80% of the bets on the under, but 61% of the cash on this over. And that over is getting respect from the books. What a battle. We've got Lamar Jackson. We've got Jared Goff. I've got some trends for you guys to consider when it comes down to it, but we'll talk about that here in just a few minutes because I want to make sure we have time to get the plays out there for everybody. And we might as well pop the top and just jump right in here. Let's talk to our guy here, the Detroit Lions resident super fan here. And I know he told me, he's like, this is one of them rare football games. I got some action. So I'm excited. I haven't heard it yet. And I want to make sure we have plenty of time to get to it. So Subhuman Gaucho, hope you're having a great day, my friend. I appreciate you joining us again, back to back with the Sub Club here. But talk to us. How you getting paid in this game, Sub? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this one shakes out. I started with a teaser here. Detroit plus 10.5 and under 60 gets you to -110 at MGM. Had a profit boost to use there on a same game parlay. So I took that teaser. I played it straight, but I also took that teaser and I rolled it up with Goff 200 plus receiving yards and Lamar over 44.5 rush yards. That gets you a plus 425 before the boost. I played that Lamar prop straight. Lamar over 44.5 rush yards. He's gone over that number in 8 of 9 in prime time. And Lions give up a lot of rushing to the quarterback position, play a lot of man defense and whatnot. So like that spot. First quarter bet here that I like. This guy I want to target for some receptions throughout the game, but Gibbs over 1.5 yards receiving in the first quarter. It's a -115 at Fanatics, -117 MGM. Played that bigger, laddered it up to 15 in the first quarter. Gonna look for him in some drive props depending on the situation and whatnot. Laporta over 4.5 receptions. I think those are a lot of the main spots. Bates over 1.5 field goals at even money. Played that. First touchdown, Sam Laporta, and that pretty much rounds it out for me. I think I got a couple more player props, but time pending, we can get to those a little bit later here.
Should be a fun game. Sub getting us started with some action. Teaser. Man, I'll tell you what, those seem to be the way to beat these books. These lines have been really tight. Looks like the Sharps got busted up a little bit this past weekend here, but Detroit Lions and the under teaser, plenty of points in that thing there. That's a sharp look from our guy Subhuman Gaucho. And let's get to the man himself, host of the hottest show on YouTube, the First Looks to Beat the Books, the Morning Steam, featuring none other than the busiest man on YouTube, Ramon. Scott, what's up, Ramon?
It looks like we're going to have 50 points here the way Spenny's going. Look at these touchdowns. Henry for 2, Lamar 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 8 touchdowns. Well, you don't have to hit them all. We know how Spenny plays it. Maybe there will be 8 touchdowns. I don't know. I went under this morning, Mike, on the show. I mean, I think we're dealing with championship caliber teams. I know I know subs we're kind of having to root a little bit for this team to get it together a little bit, given the storyline of the Lions right now, trying to figure out all these coordinators. I don't know. They still got great talent on this roster here, don't they? And going up here on the road though against right now, let's face it, I still say, Mike, it's the Bills and the Ravens. Look, loving my Chargers at 3-0. The Chiefs got a win finally, right? But I just don't see any team competing with these two teams in the AFC right now. And well, maybe the Lions are playing catch up a little bit here with the rest, the top couple of teams in the NFC. I think you still have to rate them right there as a challenge to the Eagles and the Rams. They still look good, even if they can't beat the Eagles. They do look like one of the better teams in the NFC right now. But why couldn't the Lions still have a great season and figure this out? They've got the talent and the offense. But you know what? I've got the down arrow on a couple of these guys. If I'm on the under, look, I see a lot of overs out there, and I'm kind of in agreement with some of them. Maybe I'll endorse a few here, but for official plays, I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown under 70.5 receiving yards. Look, hey, we love Amon-Ra, right? He's already looked great out there in the warm-ups. He looks terrific, but you know what? How much work is Isaac Tisla going to get? I like this guy, right? I kind of want to go over in his prop. It's just that the Ravens have a pretty good pass defense, but Tisla is a guy who looks to be getting, I think he's passing up Raymond sub in the usage here. We'll see tonight. But it looks like Khalif Raymond. I had trouble finding some of his props for Raymond, but I definitely got to go under here. All I could find was a juiced 7.5 receiving yards. I think Raymond could get shut out here possibly, and I like Tisla kind of to move up. Not willing necessarily to play him that way, but I'll go Raymond under 7.5 receiving yards at I think minus 135 is the best I could get, brother, on that. I couldn't find anything less juicy, if you know what I mean. And over with the Ravens here, who I like them here to maybe be able to take care of business tonight, but I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson over 236.5 passing yards. I think the Ravens can have a pretty big night here tonight. That's the way I'm kind of looking at the game. And I saw Penny already on Rashad Bateman, so I won't go too crazy there with that, but I'm going to endorse that for sure. I think I like Bateman a little better on his props than even with Zay here. Zay's prices were too high for me to really consider, and I'm trying to get involved in the Baltimore passing game. Lamar's price seemed to be good. I'm just worried about the other guys getting there individually, so I couldn't get there with Flowers. I think I can get there with D-Hop at 21.5, but for the show here, I'm just going to endorse Bateman over there in his yardage that Spenny was talking about in there, and that's at probably 39.5 minus $1.18 is what I got on that. Those are my favorites, and we have the national anthem going, so if I have to pick my touchdown scorers here, go ahead, Mike. I'll be ready right at kickoff on who I like. Probably leaning towards Lamar, though, or Bateman.
Yeah, so Isaiah Likely out, the tight end for the Ravens. Patrick Ricard, the fullback, will be out of the game for the Ravens. Other than that, relatively clean bill of health.
Okay, I'm fading Andrews, though, Mike. I'm fading Andrews again. I mean, this guy's having some mental issues, I think.
Well, I'm going to talk about it here. Jamarco Jones, tackle, out. Sean Zelstra, tight end, out. Trevor Nuwask, linebacker, out. And Sion Vaki, Jesus, with these names. I'm not sure. These are according to the Action Network. I dropped a bunch of my action in the chat, so you'll see that sports money action out there. And I wanted to have some fun with this game here because, look, I think we're going to see some points in this game. You've got two offenses filling in the playoff card. If you guys are paying attention and reading between the lines, we've got the Ravens and Lions in the Super Bowl. We had the Bills to beat the Ravens in that last game, and that was scripted because we've got the Ravens and Bills rematch in the AFC Championship game. Advancing will be the Ravens. Probably going to be the Eagles and the Lions in that NFC Championship game. And so the question becomes, who's going to win this game? And to me, this one comes down to a couple of factors. We've got the home job. We've got the homer. The ref himself loves some of these spots. In fact, Bill Zinovich is the guy out there. 10-1 against the spread with Zinovich as the head official. So I'm going to give the Ravens this one. And when they battle in the Super Bowl, they'll ultimately end up losing to the Lions. So that's the spot that I looked at there from a side. Also, I found some interesting notes. Lamar Jackson's never thrown an interception on Monday Night Football. You know, I like to fade those trends when it comes to MMA combat, but the Baltimore Ravens money line parlayed with no interception from Lamar Jackson was minus 110. So I thought that was a price that was pretty attractive. And yeah, you know, the trends go back and forth on both sides of things here. So ultimately, I just thought the lights here early in the season, a little too bright for Detroit, still trying to get used to their offensive and defensive coordinator changes out there. And man, we've seen this high-powered Ravens offense, 41 or more points. Also, I was looking at this thing thinking, hey, you know what? We haven't seen Lamar Jackson kind of had an off game last week. Not that it was an off game. It's just that the Browns hung around longer than everybody expected. So I do expect Lamar to come out there and get some Derrick Henry action rolling. But ultimately for me, I'm going to go the other direction with Mark Andrews. He's a slow starter. We saw he's a grower, not a shower. And look, previous starts, he's not had the finest, but he did finish last year with 11 touchdowns, I believe was the number. So my last play I'll give out, and we'll bring our guy on backstage. Lamar Jackson, I got the first half minus 2.5. I bought this down. It went from 3 to 3.5, and for whatever reason, that extra hook there does concern me. I got a minus 130. Lamar Jackson, first half, 60-34 against the spread. 22-7 as a first half favorite of 3 or less points. So tends to cover those things by 6.3. I think they can start out strong in this game. I think it will be a shootout. I like, again, with some of the same game parlays that I dropped in the chat, you can see what I'm looking at. First touchdown scorer for me, yeah, I'm going to go to none other than Mark Andrews. So with likely being out, yeah, maybe I'm fading that narrative a little bit there. He has had some issues. We've seen it out there on the sidelines, but when he gets rolling, man, 12-1. I also took him for 2+ touchdowns. If he can get the first one, all he needs is one more, and we're on our way to get that cash. But let's bring our guy in backstage. He's ready to fire. He gave us some great spots last night. Let's bring him in, see what he has to say about this game. Welcome in our friend.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
What up, Mike Dallas? You're
All
good,
right,
brother. You're good.
Yeah, so I was going to say I have the Ravens first half minus 3. Right before I jumped on, it went to 3.5. Lamar Jackson, something like 64%. So if you can still get the 3 out there, Ravens first half minus 3. So jump on that now.
Ravens first half minus 3. Any other spots that you're looking to get involved with this game? Are you pretty straightforward? Kind of see this first half and see how it lays out?
Yeah, I'm going to do the first half, see how it lays out, and maybe jump on something in the second half.
Yeah,
Try to make up for yesterday.
Question in the chat there that says, room to run. Appreciate room to run. Says, Ravens are obviously public, so where is the sharp money? Look, surprisingly enough here, it's showing a 50-50 split on the cash right now. I don't know that that's necessarily the sharp money, but big move. Yeah, the public side taking the Ravens. But 50-50 is the split right now when it comes down to it. I can tell you this. I can share with you guys the let's see if I can find the 5 most popular. Oh, shit. I had it pulled up, and I just, of course it would disappear on me as we're getting ready to pop here. 5 most popular bet props. Lamar Jackson over 44.5 rushing yards. DeAndre Hopkins over 20.5 receiving yards. Jamar Gibbs over 26.5 receiving yards. Gibbs over 3.5 receptions. And then number 5, there's the tight end. That's the guy that we were talking about. Is he going to be in? Is he going to be out? Over 15.5 rushing yards for Isaac Tesla, I guess. Most bet players to score anytime touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, Nux, Derrick Henry, Jamar Gibbs, and Lamar Jackson. Most bet player to score the first touchdown. It gets a little more exciting here. Derrick Henry, plus 450. Gibbs, plus 600. Jackson, plus 900. Laporta, plus 1,800. And St. Brown at plus 1,100. These are from BetMGM, and it looks like 64% of the bets and 67% of the cash are chiming in on this Ravens side of the ball. So I guess from BetMGM's perspective, they can decide the split a little bit more for us and tell us the bigger money anyways is coming in on the Ravens side of things there. So that's going to do it. That's going to get us teed up and ready to go, you guys. Appreciate everybody joining us here tonight. We had a lot of fun last night. Hey, interesting game as it was. Kind of a lower score. I saw my friend Vitalis posting somebody's season's over. It's the New York Football Giants.
Yeah.
That was an interesting spot. And you know what? I heard some Dallas Cowboys fans still refusing to admit that Dak Prescott's just looking a little but he can't do it all himself, I guess, is what it comes down to. So
Very nice throw to Williams, wide open.
make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. We appreciate everybody coming in here to spend some time with us tonight. We had a lead-in show with the VB MMA Picks Ramon Scott Dana White Contender Series breakdown. So you guys have some homework to do here at the end of the show, sometime between tonight and tomorrow night. You get out there, check that out. Make sure you smash the thumbs up there as well. Trying to get that money in DWCS. Gonna be fun. Gonna be a fun. I think this is gonna be a fun game. We'll see. Explosive. I would expect so. You got two high power. This to me just seems like keep the defense off the field and just put offense out there. Both sides, rip it up and down the field. But I'll tell you what, shout out to my friend reminded me. He said, hey, man, we've seen this week in and week out. First halves tend to go over and second halves tend to shrink in and come under. So I'm keeping my eye on that as well. Hopefully we do see an explosion early and it's in favor of the Ravens. And then we see the second half tightens up. Should be fun.
So somebody asked where the sharp money was. I just looked on the spread. I don't see the sharps anywhere on the spread, but on the total, they jumped on 49.5 early. So I show the sharps on 49.5. Now, what's strange is I show the analyst, which are different from the sharps, and they all jumped on the under. Maybe they're playing conservative or contradict. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I would think with these explosive offenses, the over would hit, but
you know, it's just
Williams with another huge catch.
Let's go.
Golf's
Might
looking
as well
sharp
pump
here.
a touchdown for me. Stop geoengineering. He says he's that guy. It's my guy. Told me about that second half underplay that we've been cashing on.
what were you saying, Ramon?
I just said Goff's looking sharp here for sure. He's had Williams a couple of times here so far, and the running game's looking good with Gibbs. They really haven't been stopped on one play yet. They're all the way to the 18 after that Williams catch, and then Gibbs is finally going to get stood up, but he keeps fighting actually and picks up 3.
So Williams does a 5-yard bump, and then his man just loses him. I can't understand it.
Well, you figure he's going to have some big play opportunities here. He's probably one of the few guys I like on this Lions offensive lineup tonight. But like I said, I just think the number was high. They're showing St. Brown here. And, you know, he's obviously going to want to shoot for a big game. 70 yards seemed kind of big.
Man, Jared Goff.
Gibbs over 1.5 is going to cash, and I think he got 5, so I think the 5+ yards will cash.
Did you know? Here's the
Fired
big
up. Winners right there for sub in the first drive of the game, huh? Wow. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, nice job, sub. Way to come in. Way to come by.
He tries to go back to Gibbs, but Gibbs did not see the ball coming there.
I believe, I'm trying to pull it up so I can give you guys the exact number. I believe Jared Goff is 0-3 against the Baltimore Ravens. Hasn't played him a lot, but 0-3 against the Baltimore Ravens.
Like straight
I
up?
think that's correct.
I think it's
Is
a
that with the
combo.
Rams, though, or is that with the Lions?
Well, there's inevitably the challenge. He just hasn't beaten him. He's scared of him. I wish I could find it.
Stats on Vinovich. I mean, he is strangely enough is a total under his crew, 57.6% in his career in 184 games to the under with Vinovich.
Is that right?
St. Brown wrapped up and out of bounds at the 4. They'll call it a first down here and goal.
Where, oh, where?
Are the boys still in AC?
I believe they are.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure if they're there at this point now, but I know they spent the early part of the day there, so it's not too bad a drive for Ramon, or for Razor rather, to get. I remember living in Philly. It was only you could do it in an hour and 10 minutes, depending on how quickly you wanted to drive. So it wasn't the end of the world. Here we go.
Yeah, Gibbs is fighting ahead here, just near the goal line, just short, second down. The Braves have a 6-spot, Mike. We gave out the over on the win club here. We've already got 7 runs total.
All right, I found the stat. It's important that I found it to validate it here. 0-3 against the Ravens. He's got no touchdowns. He's got 3 interceptions. His team averaging 9.7 points a game. How many of those games were with the Rams versus the Lions? Well, 2 with the Lions, 1 with the Rams.
Well, he's probably averaging over 10 points now because it's a touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Nice.
Easy up the field.
On the board, making it look easy here on the road against the mighty Ravens.
I didn't catch your afternoon show. Did you have anything on the Brewers tonight?
I didn't roll the afternoon show today. I took the
okay.
I made the executive decision to punt. And I thought, because there's one game that's on at 7, and then the 2 that'll be going after we're live. So I thought, there's just, I'm not going to break down preseason hockey right now. First period over would be the preseason hockey plays I'd give you guys. But I do like the unders in both these later games. I've got San Francisco Giants first 5, and I've got the Brewers money line against the Padres out there. I thought the Braves minus 1.5 was the spot to be, but I mean, obviously, look here, they're up. They went down 1-0. I looked to try to get alive, and then something popped up and it got me off it. But I thought, there's an interesting stat I found as well. Teams coming off of beating the Dodgers. I can't remember the exact number. I'll see if I can find that one while we're digging around here. But some interesting spots tonight. Small card, but I think we can make some money out of this thing.
I like it. I think Verlander's been pitching better too, but I get weary every time I see him in the lineup just because how bad he did when he came back. So,
all right, well, I think first period unders tonight probably scored there. I think there was 0-0 in the Sabres and Jackets, 1-0 in the Penguins and Habs, and I think it was 1-0 in the Lightning and the Hurricanes in the first period. Tonight, one more game still to come. I was kidding Mike in the chat. Utah Mammoth. We can say it now officially. Utah Mammoth playing the Anaheim Ducks tonight.
Dude, they built a state-of-the-art practice facility, and it looks pretty awesome. I was a little jealous there. I thought they got 2 rinks in there. And they've got an executive lounge. They got a cafeteria. They got all kinds of things out there that are going to help the players kind of feel just at home and relax and spend time with tape study and everything else. But the record time that they put it up in, it was like I think it was like 8 months. They said they put this stadium, this arena up, and it's not like you got to do a lot with hockey rinks, insulation overhead, and things like that. You get kind of the roof and the walls and the roof up there, and then you put some amenities in there. But it looks awesome. Looks pretty cool.
All right. Well, maybe we'll roll out our first hockey play tonight here in the late game. We don't have enough time to with this heavy schedule to read a few stories about tonight's game and see what's going on with these teams here. Obviously, the moves on Anaheim here tonight from $1.45 to $1.55 or 60. So usually the preseason, let's play the moves. But we'll see back here 7-0. Let's see if the Ravens can match. Will it be that shootout there, Mike? Great job, Sub. Let's pay attention too, and Sub gives us these drive. I think Sub kind of likes the late pressure of the late game on betting those drive props rather than plays. But Mike and
that is my favorite time. Certainly, yeah.
Mike and I are scripted guys.
So if you like the Ravens full game, if you look now, the Ravens are minus 2.5 live.
First leg of my same game parlay will cash. Gibbs first quarter over 2.5 receiving yards. He had 5.
Such a good kick. He didn't even try. You just
that's That's a touchback, though. I mean, but it hit in the landing zone, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a big difference. I didn't see if it did in the landing zone, but if it did, it's a different starting point than if it's kicked into the end zone. If it hits in the landing zone, it's a touchback. Yeah, 20-yard line. That is a perfect kick.
Shout out to Redbeard keeping me accountable. It says Monday to Friday, no matter what. I figured we're going to be talking about all the games but that first one, and I really didn't have anything I jumped out at me too much on that first one. So
Andrew's getting back, just like Mike predicted there. I said no. I said Andrew's been ever since that big play, and Mikey always talked about it. He hasn't really been looking that good, but they've got to get him involved, and they did right away. So that could be a good sign for the Ravens.
2+ at 14-1. I thought that was just, I mean, that's a little scrapper, but I got my king of the end zone on that as well. I figured
that's the third reception of the season, and we got movement here or something going on. What is it?
I found a couple of these fun plays I dropped out there in the chat as well. Nothing too crazy. Just a hundo on each of them here. Each team to score 1+ rushing touchdown, 1+ passing touchdown was minus 105. Each team to score 2+ rushing touchdowns, 2+ passing touchdowns, 13-1. Each team to score a touchdown in each half and a field goal in each half was 11-1. So I just wanted to wanted to spread the splash the pot a little bit, splash the pot around, and see if we can't pull in some of these cashers.
Derrick Henry's rumbling for 7 yards. Didn't hear much from anybody about and I know Spenny was on him a little bit.
I'm inclined to think they got a heavy dose of this guy, just in the fact that he really, again, last week he wasn't that involved. But just from a fresh perspective,
he got shut out. He got shut. Cleveland is legit. I mean, there's no doubt that defense is for real. This the offense, but they got it done there. An exciting game yesterday. But yeah, Henry, almost a zero as far as what we're used to from him. So,
what do you have? 10 rushing attempts or something like that? I mean, and it was only maybe I'm guessing 45 yards or something like that. It wasn't anything. I'll tell you exactly.
Lamar is gonna get some action here. It looks like, and keep the ball for a first down. Yeah, look, I think Detroit's probably a top 10 run defense here still, despite whatever problems we're trying to explain to everybody that they're having getting going. But I still like the run defense here. I would think they could hold Henry under that prop tonight. But, man, everyone's so hype on these overs here, calling for a long game or a high-scoring game just not to be stopped, I guess. You'd think if this is a heavy dose of Henry, that could keep that clock going. The Ravens would probably prefer that, but here's Andrews again.
11 for 23 was King Henry last week. 11 rushes, 23 yards.
Jeez.
Henry's got a lot of separation on both those catches. Those were easy.
I'm pretty sure it was 48.5 on Lamar's
48.5? Okay.
Yep.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. Got to corral Jackson, though. That's one thing you don't want to have happen. And that is one area where the Lions could have some issues, I think, is stopping whatever Jackson wants to come with. And here's Henry on a delay, but it'll be short of the first down.
This Ravens team, you just wonder, why is it when they get into the postseason, they just roll flat? Is it because they're gimmicky and the rest of the teams have a foundation? Or, you've got Jackson. You bring in Derrick Henry, you've got Mark Andrews, you've got some wide receiver core out there. Not the strongest wide receiver core, but wasn't it last year they had Hollywood Brown out there too? So it seemed like they had some weapons. Zay Flowers ain't no joke.
Just walk that one in.
He's to the house right here. Touchdown, Henry.
Light them up.
Yeah, Lamar's rushing yards by Dallas was a pretty.
That looks so nice, so pretty.
51.5 or so, maybe 50.5, somewhere right in there for Lamar tonight.
Nicholas Henney says flag. Is there a flag?
Yeah, there is. It's on the.
They're gonna.
It's gonna be
call it.
Waved.
Too easy here, you overbackers. Looking good so far. 2 drives, 2 scores. We got a touchdown every 5 minutes. Even I can figure that out, Mike. Total night going to be 84 points.
Dude, you get King Henry rolling, man,
Stop.
and
Stop,
he's running
84.
downhill, this guy, right? I mean, he just gets out there, and if he gets going, that's what hurt the Bills in the first game when they played last year. Was it that 80-yard play? It was like he was just a beast, and he just once he got going, you gotta respect him, and then you're cheating some of the respect on some of the other guys, and it opens up other options for Lamar to read the field, especially with his experience in the NFL now. No excuse not to be able to maybe roll a play action and find a Zay Flowers running deep down the field. Jeff Matthews thinks it's going to be a long night for Detroit.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, the Lions look good on those on our script, Mike. Let's see what happens now. We get the second drive, but
Right. So they ran the 20 plays that they all practiced and they had wrote out. Now let's see what happens.
yeah, let's see. Well, under 60. Are we at 60? Right? Oh my goodness.
No. So right now I show 56.5 live.
Oh,
That's what my book has. 56.5 live.
all right.
Shit.
Well, I'm seeing 60.5 at FanDuel now.
Ooh,
Boy.
60.5.
Woo!
It's getting steep now. It's getting steep.
Yeah, that's gotta be
56.5. I'm thinking about the over still.
The old sub. Here comes the money. 75% on the over live. Here feels like. All right. Hey,
What are we going to see? We're going to see a Bills style game where they get 80 points.
Mhm.
I hope not for Sub's case, but I
Right.
don't mind a nice game.
Baltimore has they really do have some elite defensive players in there, like Hamilton and Matabuke. They're going to be called on right now to see. Let's see what happens on that third drive, like Vitalis said here, when you got some top-level defenders like they do on the Ravens here. But, hey, you know what? If it's a shootout, I'll just enjoy it and eat my words a little bit. But you already, Derrick Henry, you mentioned those numbers, Mike. I think he just went 4X on that performance last week.
He's got 36 here. 36 on 3 this week, Carries.
All right.
That's problematic, though, for the Lions here because that secondary is vulnerable as well. So,
Oh, no. I mean, well, like I said, I like the Lions run defense. We know Henry's a pretty special talent. So, all right.
Jamari Gibbs is plus 400 on DraftKings to score 3+ touchdowns tonight. Now that they've moved it live, that's crazy. 3+ touchdowns is.
Well, look, that was awesome to get him a score there, and he had basically 7 touches or 8 attempts on that first drive. Right, he had 6 carries for 12 yards on that first drive. Now that's only a 2-yard average. Even though he had the touchdown, and he did have not only that one target that you mentioned, Sub, but he had another. Remember he didn't turn around. So he had not only 6 rushes but 2 targets. Did Jahmyr Gibbs on that first drive?
That is an awful lot of use there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all
You saw
good.
it, Mike. You got it.
Javante and Amon-Ra one.
I get in trouble because if somebody else goes to block him, I end up blocking somebody in the chat. Like Redbeard.
I thought
We'll
only you
live
got-
with it. I think everybody knows. We'll fix it.
No, yeah. No, I've
Okay.
seen them on other podcasts. They're horrible. So
There was one last week, I think it was, where they had multiple accounts and they were all zipping at the same time. So you blocked one and there were still 2 more that you had. It was like, man, they talk about spam in the chat. Does anybody ever, I mean, how old are you to know that you don't have to don't click on a link from something that's being spammed, right?
You know what? I have a guy sending people and they're like, "Is this the game?" And it looks, you can tell right away, right? Especially when they use that. I don't want to kid Mike. He uses the same live tab that a lot of those spammy ones use, but it's funny that so many people can't tell. It's amazing.
Ramon, are they calling a backwards pass on this one?
You know what? They look like they did. I don't agree with it. I didn't agree with it, but they did call it a backwards pass.
They ended up calling it incomplete.
Oh, okay, just an incomplete pass. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, they did rule it incomplete. Then why is it? Okay, so it is 2nd and 10. Good. That is, good. That's the way I thought it should be.
On the replay, it was closer than I thought, though. And in real time, I thought for certain that was.
They all played it.
Forward.
The whistle came down, but they're told to swallow the whistle and rule it later. Here you look at it. He's at the 17-yard line when he starts to crank it up, and then the ball here lands, well, pretty much on the 17-yard line. That's all right. We got all of a sudden third down. It is 3rd and 19. They did rule it a live play because it's 3rd and 19 right now.
Wow.
So a long 3rd down here, and they're not going to get it, and they're going to have to punt. They just dumped it to Gibbs to try to pick up some yardage there. He did so, but they're punting from the 31.
I'm sure I see some unders in the chat for the Brewers game, and I'm sure Mike went over it, but the public is hammering the over in those last 2 MLB games.
Okay.
But the sharps are on the under, so they're on the under 7 or 7.5, whatever it is. They're on the under. So if you want to know where the sharp money is,
Yeah, I appreciate that. I like both those unders. I think they're both strong looks.
Okay. Yeah.
Freddie Peralta with the Brewers.
Yeah, I mean, you got to include him in that Cy Young discussion at least. I mean, I heard there was a hot topic, with the Phillies starters a little bit, and of course with Skeens, but you could throw Peralta in the discussion at least. And the Ravens will take over at the 26.5 here when we get going here.
just nice kicks by them.
Yeah. Fernando, I took the Brewers official San Fran first 5 and the San Fran under 8, and then I came in and I sprinkled a little on the under. I don't like 7s. Maybe I'm a pussy. So it's a rhetorical question. Assume I know the answer. Gave you an opportunity to make a statement.
Detroit needs to stop. Okay.
Derrick Henry, 20 miles per hour on that first TD run. Mikey's big boy was running 15 miles an hour on that block field goal.
Man, I still can't believe that. I don't know.
I'm glad we're not doing Sunday after. I would have been yelling and crying. I lost that one like everybody, like some people did.
JW, rhetorical question means I'm asking a question that I already know the answer to.
Something
AKA being the dickhead.
Pussy. I don't know what he said. So we'll see now. Let's see if the Ravens, when you got a little clicky with Henry, you don't need to get all super greedy. You don't necessarily, of Detroit waiting for him to get opportunistic here defensively this season a little bit. But, I think Mike knew it was sarcasm, JW. I think that's why he said it the way he did. It was a double sarcasm factor. It was reverse sarcasm.
It's all good. All good. Tarek B says, I want a free winnable from Ramon this morning. Already got a winner.
Yeah, just scored it, Mike. The Braves got that 7th run, and my play, I only had one premium. Anybody who did subscribe today, I'll extend you another day or two because I just really didn't have much of the premium tonight. I just went with the over, Mike, in the Atlanta game. That was it. I'll be hitting up some action tonight in tennis here with those good men's matches tonight.
Hey, also just for the chat, so I'm on the West Coast. I'll be in Reno, Nevada this weekend at the Atlantis Casino. So Atlantis, GSR, Peppermill. So if anyone's in town, just DM me and we'll catch a drink together. We'll watch a game. So I'll be in Reno, Nevada all weekend. Just come hang out.
Light us up, man.
Yeah. Great card this weekend.
This weekend has a fantastic card. The college football matchups. There's 8 top 25 matchups. There's UFC. We'll see. I always say, regardless of what's out there, we're going to find a way to make some big money on it. But man, it looks like a good card. Saturday, don't fucking go on. Don't do all your shit on Friday and get ready for a big Saturday.
Lamar's got number 2 tight end Charlie Kohler here for another completion to a tight end, and they are loving that action with Baltimore here so far.
You know, it was 10-1. I saw Baltimore to win the first half and the Lions to win the game. It caught my eye, but I didn't pull the trigger on it.
Henry stopped for naught. It'll be 3rd and a long 2, maybe 3.
Shout out to Redbeard. Says Saturday's going to be the big 30. Shout out to you, my guy.
Happy birthday, Redbeard. Have a great day on Saturday. We got, some hot matchups, like we said. OSU at Washington should be one. Auburn and A&M here as well. So LSU and Ole Miss. Some of the action here this weekend. Tennessee and Mississippi.
Don't forget, we got the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup's going to pop off here. So that's going to be fun. Got a little Ryder Cup action. You got TCU, Arizona State. I love the Ryder. I just love that format. That to me seems like
a chat, Mike, about this will be the first time the Ryder Cup players are being paid.
Paid or not? Just to me, it feels like the ultimate. If you ever gone on a golf trip with a bunch of guys, just that's what the Ryder Cup matchups feel like to me. It's like,
okay, the money means not to them, even though they had to fight for it.
So Lamar's walking off the field pissed. I don't know if someone read the route wrong or he just throws it and no one's even around.
Yeah, it had to be that, right? Vitalis flag down on the punt. They fielded inside the 5, runs it back to the 7, but what do we got?
I don't know if it's just me, but the game of the weekend might be Oregon Penn State.
Oh,
yes.
3 versus 6.
Sure. Everyone's looking forward to that one, Mike.
That's going to be
awesome.
And look, Georgia Bama's always a fun game. That's 5 versus 12.
Oh yeah, no, I love it when Georgia and Bama going to be meeting here. And this one's on the Lions. So all of a sudden we're starting to go backwards here a little bit in this game. 1:43 to go in the first.
For the under was 60.5.
Dang, JW, calm down.
J-Dub, my guy. That's a battle. And when I lived in Philly, you were either a Penn State fan or a Notre Dame fan. I don't know why everybody was a Notre Dame fan. It made no sense to me. Got Penn State right there.
Notre Dame on the road to Arkansas this week is about a touchdown favorite, Mike.
And listen, don't dismiss Sunday. I looked at some of these Sunday matchups. You got the Eagles Bucks. There's a playoff revenge rematch type of situation. You got the Ravens and the Chiefs. Packers will play the Cowboys. There's the Micah Parsons revenge tour right there.
And I want to invite everyone to next Monday night's double live stream with the Jets and the Dolphins and the Bengals and the Broncos. We'll be suffering it out here, so why don't you?
Yeah, I like that.
Doubleheader. You don't want to.
We can make it all day.
Shout out to AOD giving us the $4.20 dono. Appreciate you, AOD, my brother. Cheers, man. Cheers
like
to you,
that.
AOD.
Cheers. For that, I'm gonna get a refill.
Make sure you refill the ice tray. Rookie move, not refilling that ice tray.
Well, let's see how Bill Vinovich's crew can mess this one up, Mike.
Jerry Davis says, I usually have a good feel on the Bama-Georgia game. This year I have no freaking clue, but I took the points with Bama. Yeah, it kind of felt that way to me.
Let's see. JW asked about the preseason hockey. I'm about ready to play one here. It's a big favorite. So I don't know if I want to even go public with it. If I was reading the Utah and Anaheim notes here, so I was probably going to bet a favorite here because we're going to be out of sports by the time the football game ends, and I'm probably going to be watching the Utah Mammoth and the Anaheim Ducks. So I don't know, $1.60. I don't want to put anybody on that kind of favorite, but all right. The underdogs are coming through tonight, though. All the road teams in the NHL, 2-0 Sabres over the Jackets, 1-0 Penguins over the Canadians, and 2-0 the Lightning over the Canes. So maybe the road team will be your team tonight. All the road teams are winning in shutouts so far. All right, the Lions had to start at the 2-yard line here, and they'll punch it forward for about 5.
I'm going to make a concerted effort here before the season starts to show you guys some of the grand salami betting and how you can leverage that to Ramon's point, these late games. Now, they've added quite a few West Coast teams in the last couple of years, so it does skew things just a little bit, but utilizing those salami numbers there. They don't just do grand salami on the totals, but they do it on sides as well. So,
Now,
when you
Mike,
see go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, when you see the road teams laying 2.5 goals and they're down 2 goals at that point, like that last game, if it's a road team spot, you got to just fire on that road team.
I know you had a great NHL season last year. When's the official start? Is it like the NFL where all the teams play on the first day? I don't know.
They that's a good question. I believe it's October. It's either the 1st or the 4th. They usually start around Columbus Day weekend,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. And then usually early in the season, they'll do that Frozen Frenzy, which I think is one of the best things they do, where they get literally every team starts. It's a staggered start. And they'll start games at like 5 p.m. But
Yeah, Wednesday, October 8th, Mike,
is it
4
the 8th?
games.
Okay.
Canadians and the Leafs, Bruins and the Caps, Flames and the Oilers, Kings and the Knights. And then Thursday, you're loaded up. Pretty much every team in the league goes at it on Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
October
Wouldn't
9th.
surprise me if it's the following Tuesday. Let me look here.
And if you guys are watching, that's another flag on the Lions, illegal formation. So
Oh, my God. And the legal for is that the tackle being way off there on the left side? They got it to Laporta here.
Yeah, big conversion on 3rd and long.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the flag here. What is it?
We might have to go live for the Frozen Frenzy. I'll find out when it is, and we'll get schedules coordinated. But that's a fun. That's every 30 minutes. There's a hockey game popping off until like 11:30 p.m. So you'll start at like 5 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be all the way till almost midnight that last game puck drops.
Yeah, so Laporta here gets it going now. Look, you've got to if you can get Laporta going, he can have a big night. The Ravens do have trouble against tight ends. But the Goff's going to have to call a timeout now here a little bit. Oh, no, end of the first quarter.
The first quarter is going to be in the books. 7-up.
Quarter.
JW says, sounds like a glorious day. It's one of my favorite days of the year, man. The Frozen Frenzy is one of the best things the NHL's done with their scheduling. It's a long day, though. It's a long day. That's where you have to wheel in the extra TV. Got 2 TVs and a monitor, but you need a 3rd one to be able to cover all those hockey games.
All right. So live total is at 61 now. 61. So it just keeps going up.
If you're the Lions, you're satisfied right now. I know it's been a little sticky here, getting stuck in your own end a couple of drives, but gonna take it if you're the Lions right now for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions offensive score on this 3rd drive of theirs, plus 105 at DraftKings. They got a long way to go, but a field goal would do it, and get some time to regroup going into the 2nd quarter. So
any type of score
I gotta take a stab there.
I like it. I like that. If they can, let's say, give you the field goal so you can cash your bet, then the Ravens come back down and score a touchdown, they still cover the first half. I like how that plays out.
Yeah, I could live with that. Yeah. Well, maybe that under 60.5 was good value. What does it come down to now? 55. So back around the closing line, I suppose.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I just refreshed it. It's 55 exact. Yeah.
I wanted to take it, but I don't know. I'd kind of be doubling down at that point, and the way that game started, I kind of gave me pause. I don't know. We're going to see 21 first quarter points here.
Yeah, they expect some high scoring because they still have the live first half at 28. The total's still 28. That's
wow.
They expect.
So not only a touchdown each, but go ahead, Mike. But some other score as well would be necessary. Go ahead, Mike.
I do see the totals down to 55.5 now on DraftKings.
Oh.
And we really
Yeah,
get
so
two
Gibbs is going
54
to
and a half
cash
now.
15 plus.
We're here,
Where
right?
did I get that at? Oh no, we're in the second quarter now. What am I talking about?
This thing's going to be. This is going to be I think this total will ping pong all night.
Okay. And
I think if you like the overs, you can pop 54 and a half. And if you like the unders, you can catch 61 and a half. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just curious, like, how many targets does Gibbs have already? It's got to be at least 5, right?
Well, really just the 3 targets, but 7 carries as well here. Sub 10.
Oh, it's only 3 targets. Okay, I thought it was
9
more than
touches, 10 attempts. Really, when you talk about targets. Although I'm watching the Manning cast over here with the closed captioning, and he's trying to advocate for deleting targets as an official statistic. Peyton was. Goff,
of course he is.
that.
Of course
Okay,
he is. 'Cause It does.
yeah, I don't think they updated. I think that was his 4th target.
It
and
doesn't
3rd
favor
catch.
the quarterback if you see that the guy's got a bunch of targets and not and the wide receiver. It just looks like they're inaccurate if you got a lot of targets and not a lot of catches, right? 7 up.
Gibbs gets chased out of bounds for a loss here, about 3 or 4 yards.
So I'm watching it on ESPN, but I know the Mannings are on ESPN too. But it sounds, Ramon, you're a good 4 seconds ahead of me. Is that ahead? Is that broadcast ahead?
I got 3 feeds. I got 3 feeds up. The Manning feed is fast, but they got so much going on over there. Really, it's right. It's like sometimes I can't even see it because of mold and the screen gets too small. But the Manning cast is ahead of the regular cast over here, and funny, the illegal stream I think is ahead of them both. I don't know. But Goff got another Laporta out here to the 44 or
Yeah,
so.
Laporta's starting to get going.
This game had a tight end feel to me. That's why I was comfortable with not comfortable, but I was willing to take a shot with the Andrews touchdowns there. I just thought,
I should have
get a battle. You're moving
Laporta up here. Spenny's on Laporta though, and he's going to have a big night. Look at the space right there. That's where the Ravens have
exactly the space. So that's 44 is green, and he's coming from the far side, but no one's even close. That's at least 5 yards away.
Montgomery goes nowhere.
Yeah, I took Laporta touchdown just now at 3-1.
Anytime touchdown by him?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
I think I'll tail you on that.
One thing I will mention, I know what Sub's saying, but last week, Brock Wright, who is the number 2 tight end this season, did have a touchdown reception in that game, and we'll see if he's involved tonight. He had 3 targets last week.
So it says Laporta has 2 receptions for 24 yards already. It seems a lot more.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Montgomery's doing his job here as the law firm Montgomery Gibbs producing yardage.
Montgomery to get a touchdown is not a bad prop, and I'll tell you why. My fantasy team, I told you guys, I dictate some of my live betting based on my fantasy team here, and my fantasy team's getting busted up so bad this week that I've got Montgomery going, and it's worthless. I'm down so many points that unless he goes out there and puts up like 50 himself, it's not going to matter. So he'll probably have a big game.
Gibbs, I think you got the first down for sure there. 46-yard line here for Detroit in Ravens territory.
It's a very nice spot that they gave him. So, yeah.
So far, not disappointing, though. They both came out flashing on their scripted plays, and now they're trying to readjust the game plan as they move into the second quarter.
Lions doing a nice job here, though, on this drive. But Goff has to get chased, but gets rid of it. Gibbs catches it, but there's a flag down short of the first down. There might have been something in the secondary, though, but Gibbs might have got held.
Looks like it'll be against the defense. Legal contact.
I usually like to try to find a defensive prop in there, whether it be a couple tackles or a sack or so. With this team, I couldn't find one. I just looked at these two teams and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been giving out some defensive winners. You roll them up in the parlays sometimes and stuff.
Yeah.
I noticed, but yeah,
I just couldn't find one in this game because I just thought this game opens up.
Montgomery running tough tonight.
Tarek B says last year cashed quite a few times on the Lions Montgomery touchdown parlay. Yep.
Well, Monty's down to the 30 on that one that Sub just described. A good drive, a good mix here for the Lions.
This is what I was saying. Right now, it's 54.5 is the live total. I'll tell you, I think this thing ends up somewhere right around that 58 mark. You know, especially knowing that the teaser sub was at 59.5 or something like that. That was on the end of your teaser.
Yeah,
it seems like that's the range.
Yeah.
Seems like it ends right in that realm. But I'm not ballsy enough yet to jump in. I want to get that second half.
Another big gain, all the way down to the 20 now.
Driving that train
through the Ravens in the middle. Wow. Monty's out game.
I think Spenny had the old Gibbs Montgomery touchdown.
For sure. I mean, Gibbs 10 yards. We're running Monty here.
Man, I was just thinking my Vegas trip's going to have to be extended here. I got some time with Ramon Scott in Vegas. I'm going to have to roll up to Reno, spend some time with Vitalis.
I love it. When are you guys going to Vegas?
It's not on the books yet, but it's going to have to be, I don't know, find the right time. I'll talk to MMA Jeff and see when he can get away.
Yeah, send me the dates. I'll catch the 45-minute flight out.
We're talking. We're in conversation about getting out there. I keep saying it. Got to see some of you guys, man. It's I know C-Max out there too. It'd be great to see you guys.
Yeah.
Hang out and watch a game in person
and in Vegas we got gas station sushi.
Yep. Gas is out there. Yep. I'll be fun.
He's always ready to party. So
got a 3rd and short coming up from the 12. It looks like.
Wow, they're just mashing here. This time it was Gibbs with the 8-yard run. Almost doubled his output there.
Tarek B, you know I'll send everyone the dates, my friend. You know we'll get the crew out there, man. We'll show up.
Huge party. So I don't know if you guys saw the article, but I don't know when they got the Golden Gate. So last Friday, they let go of all the dealers at the Golden Gate and they turned everything electronic, right? So Derek Stevens was out there, and I don't know if he owns a part of Golden Gate, but they had an open bar Friday to celebrate, them going electronic. I could only imagine the amount of alcohol that was drunk. An open bar on a Friday night.
Did you post that or did you repost that?
I read it. It was on Yahoo.
I saw the same thing there where they were talking about that, and
I feel bad for all the dealers because the tourism has went down because certain places out over there, besides the local spots, have really jacked up the prices, and I do feel for them. But yeah, the dealers are really getting the short end. So
well, twofold. The prices have gone up everywhere, right? I mean, it's like the going to dinner now is $1,000 expense, and spending the hotel costs are ridiculous. I mean, it's I guess it's inflation in the way that it goes. But
when you say going all electronics, does that mean there's no dealers anymore? That all the table games are now electronic?
Right, blackjack, baccarat, everything's
I think Golden Gate now offers a free open bar every night at Prohibition Bar.
Every night.
Oh,
yeah.
There's the Monty touchdown.
Let's go.
He cashes his touchdown parlay.
Hey, you won your bet, Sub. You won your bet, right?
Yeah, that's right. We got the plus 105. Detroit
Jeez,
Lions
Bob.
score on that drive.
Crushing it with these Lions, Mike.
Oh yeah. They made that look easy. I'm surprised it was plus money.
You know, we had to get our Lions expert in here to give you guys the best bets. Of course, and he's firing. Why wouldn't he be?
Yeah, wow.
I'm curious, what's the Ravens to score this drive now?
The Lions ran off so much clock.
Yeah.
They
Ran off so much clock, it just fucked the Ravens first half.
Ravens to score is minus 135. I don't know. That's probably not bad, honestly, but I don't know if I want to take it at minus 135.
That's a great drive from the Lions. You can't take anything against that, man. That was just gritty, ground and pound, find some open guys, just keep the chains moving, touchdown right there. Total still sitting at 54. I think the total's sitting at 54.5 because they just saw what happened. They saw that drive and the ability to run the clock.
I think seeing Montgomery so effective because we know Gibbs is, kind of elevated himself to near superstar status out of the two. They kind of, when the first kind of came with the Montgomery Gibbs, it was kind of like a dual thing, but then Gibbs kind of emerged to kind of being maybe a step above. But when you got them both clicking, this is what makes the Lions that contender that they are.
As in Super Bowl contender, Ramon?
Yeah, for sure.
Against the Ravens?
No, I'd still go with the Eagles, Mike. But we got to find some challengers to the throne, and I think you have to, still include Detroit. Okay, they'll figure this out. Every team has changed coordinators before in the middle of a good rush. I'm not going to call the Lions a dynasty here, but this is about as good as it's been ever in the history of this franchise. Right? I mean.
Yeah.
The Lions early Super Bowl contenders, and you definitely have to put them up there the last few years. It's almost like you want it to happen here, Sub, before these guys have to move on here.
Yeah, I mean, last year looked so good for a long time there. You knew the way they came up with all those injuries that you could just kind of feel it going into the playoffs that it wasn't going to happen, but. We'll see. They can stay healthy.
To win a game on the road here against a fellow Super Bowl contender.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I don't see Bills and Ravens. I mean, look, the Chiefs obviously have some issues. They got it done last night, but they were not even. It wasn't like they were playing some world beaters. It was still a bit of a struggle there last night. They got the cover, no doubt, but Chargers are 3-0 with. I will add, right, about the Chargers start 3 division wins. I mean, that's like winning 6 games.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So that's going to be tough for teams to overcome, actually, right now. Especially it doesn't look like a fluke necessarily. Now, it doesn't, they're not going to win every game. They got some issues. They also have, Najee Harris got hurt again last night. I don't know if he's going to be able to go here for a while. So fortunately, they got some other good runners, but they were counting on him to be kind of a number 2 back, and he's been hurt basically 2 out of the 3 games so far. So I don't think Harris has any durability moving forward. But
Fernando in the chat, Fernando Mendoza. I like it. I'm showing that it went to plus 120. Plus 110, now it's plus 105. So it keeps going down. Like people are jumping on it. So I like your look there.
I'll tell you what, I like Lamar on this next drive, guys. But
I was just see if the market's still open. I was going to see what Andrew's catch was because he looks pretty sharp in the early going.
I like Lamar to take off running on this drive, guys. I would look
that
to
would make sense.
Sub, if you find that, let me know. I'm gonna tail that.
We got a big return by the Ravens out near midfield.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Mark Andrews to catch a pass is plus 200.
Let's go
on this drive.
That might knock my my play down here on the chances of Jackson ramping up some rushing yards on this drive. That might hurt it actually.
No, AJ. I just took the first 5 money line. It was like minus 140, a little juicy.
Yeah, Jerry, you're right. They did say that later on there too, that it was an Achilles injury. So, yep, saw that actually today.
I feel like Najee Harris is injured a lot.
Yeah.
Going back to
Gain of
Pittsburgh days, right?
4 for Derrick Henry. Gain of 4. None of thinks it'll be a pick coming up with Lamar against these Lions, or maybe just saying interception in general.
Well, I think he's saying it's going to be the Ravens. I don't think so. No interceptions yet for.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the Ravens are going to look to, the tight end, keep it on the ground type of thing here with this great field position here. They might, take 5 minutes off the clock here, actually, if they can put a scoring drive in there. We might be 14-all before you know it. Here's a keeper by Jackson, but he's going nowhere.
I tried to get that Andrews bet in that locked. I thought Lamar was going to break out there. I thought that was that run that you were forecasting, and he nearly did.
He got a 0 there, and he's coming up a slight limp here. Doesn't look too big of a problem, but
Anthony Gallo says it was bad. If you watch, his whole foot and ankle just went limp. Same thing with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, they said 4 to 6 weeks on CeeDee Lamb's injury.
I think we were talking about it last night, but did anyone in the panel, did you guys make a move on Pittsburgh and Dublin? I do see they released the line. It was plus 2.5. Did anyone
No.
make a move? No? Okay.
No, I see it's 2.5 now, too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you reminded me of that.
look at Lamar Jackson, right?
Minus 106 for Pittsburgh plus 2.5.
Nice touch on that from Lamar.
Can you believe this is only Lamar, right? The reverse spin, man in his face, and somehow is able to make that play. There's a big difference between what Lamar just did, and you see all the young quarterbacks think they can do that, and we're seeing them, all their limitations. But that was great.
Exactly.
And gets
absolutely.
Bateman involved here. Bateman is my big guy here for this Ravens passing game tonight.
Oh, wow.
Somebody else make that throw. They're throwing it at the shoelaces or wrong
He
shoulder.
follows it up with an even better throw. Wow.
Only Lamar, and he hits a big one down to the 4-yard line, guys, on a terrific pass. Yes, it was a great route run out there by Walker. Hey, who had Eddie Walker tonight? He just smashed all of his props. He did have 2 touchdowns last week. So does anybody on Devontae Walker? He just made a big play.
No, I missed that one.
Get the touchdown. Go for 2.
I was critical of Lamar coming out of college because, we saw what he did in Louisville, right? What do you have, like 45 rushing touchdowns? I mean, it was fucking stupid. Every time he couldn't pass the ball, and it transitioned to the NFL, and he couldn't do it. But he's been developing and evolving, and got to give it to him. Like that's you want to see
I'm sorry. What a horrible spot. The rep just came in from the side. What a horrible spot. I'm not saying he got a touchdown, but it's a horrible spot where he was.
Well, he's been stopped twice here now with Henry. That doesn't work. That doesn't happen too often.
Give it to Andrews.
I'm never going away from Derrick Henry at the 1-yard line.
No,
I agree, Ramon. I agree.
It's hard. It's hard. That's why
It's hard.
Go ahead and prep for it. It's no matter.
They're going to go down. The 2-minute warning is coming. The 2-minute warning is coming before the clock runs out. So they're going to let it just tick down the 2-minute warning. They don't have to run a play here.
They got 3 timeouts. Why not? Save them
for
the
play and help
clock.
me
I don't want to
pissed.
anytime, Vitalis. I've got my 3 timeouts. I can work 2 minutes right here. Granted, they got 2 plays to get in. I mean, they can, no reason here. You got 2 plays to get 1 foot.
You see Lamar looking over that? Come on, coach. Like what?
Devontae Walker, there he is, 3 receptions, 60 yards. I'm behind you guys, right? But on the season there, he's a little threat.
Yeah, both of his catches were touchdowns last week, Mike.
Boy, for quick scoring early here, this first half feels like it kind of flew by. Is it just me?
That drive. What did you say it was? 10 minutes? Vital on that.
Spinny Bombs, what was the line on that? The Henry 2 TDs.
I think it
Oh,
was like plus 400.
What? Oh my. Such a good line.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure I saw only a couple games on the card. You got
oh,
plenty of
plus
time to look at
240.
everything.
Plus 240.
Oh,
Henry
240. Is that what it was?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spinny.
I guess I was aggressive with the.
I was like, ooh, 400. I don't know how you pass that up.
no, 260. 260 is the best
Okay.
number I can see. I thought
Oh,
I
you
knew
got
it wasn't.
a price there at the end, maybe.
I knew it wasn't huge, but still.
All right. The
That's-
live total is went back up to 58 and a half. 58 and a half.
Well, did anybody do that 28? I mean, it might land on 28. I mean, Lions obviously would get a shot here. We'll
So
see
what
if
is it? Second or third down?
It's third and goal
Third,
here.
third and gold. Okay.
Might as well give one to Mark Andrews. Give him a shot.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I prefer them to make their play decisions based on my gambling card, but I don't know how to get it to him. I don't know how to get it to him.
Well, if I
Hey,
had
coach,
gotten
here's
that-
what I put. Here's what I bet. Can you do me a favor and just try to make it look good?
Hmm.
All right, we got 30 minutes till that San Francisco game pops off. I wanted to find that stat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to
And
find
they
it.
stop Henry again. This time
Wow.
they sent him backwards.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you, Henry? In fact, I don't like a pitch there, actually, but the Lions did a great job. I would have liked it better to rush up to the line of scrimmage, like Vitalis was saying, and run the play and forget about the automatic 30 seconds. But, that's what you want to do. So I've got Derrick Henry here. I'm going to run him a fourth time. I'm never going away from Derrick Henry, but now they're going with wide receiver sets.
Look, Lamar's like, I told you.
Andrews get this one, Mike.
Oh, wow.
Andrews is going to get it.
Who got it?
Fumbled it, went
Oh, yeah.
backwards. Wow.
Jackson had the ball stripped. It's kicked out, and he lands on it at the 19-yard, 21-yard line. Turnover on downs.
Even if it would have been incomplete, it would have been Lions at like the 2, but now they got it out at the 20 or whatever. That's
Wow.
a big break.
The Lions.
They could end
Wow.
up with a field goal here.
Big.
Wow.
That changes the
That's
game
all on the
immensely.
coach. That's all
Campbell.
on the coach.
Campbell, the player, he's the one that made the incredible tackle here. Not only does he make the didn't tackle him, was got in him, stripped the ball. What a play! Wow.
Yeah, field goal attempts is plus 140. Oh, they'd have to move the ball at least like 40-ish yards. They have all 3 timeouts? I think they do, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they've called. Yeah, it looks like they have them all.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's all.
Wow.
Horrible. That's
Hmm.
horrible. Horrible.
Amazing, for sure. Especially now. Think about it here. We'll see if they can go down there, but I'm pretty sure this first half it just stayed well under the total here, unless they go down and get a touchdown.
Wow.
Plus 140 dropped all the way to plus 105. Now I don't know if I can take it. Field goal would be nice, though. Let's go, Lions.
That's not what you wanted to see if you're betting on Baltimore. What the fuck?
That's bad for Baltimore bettors and over bettors, really, because we were staring at what seemed like it was going to be 28-28 there. And
Wow.
for 28 points. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge play.
Anthony Gallo says Ravens get the ball at half. Wow. I'm going to have to start looking here for some halftime exposure. Let's see what we got. Take a look at some of these props.
Sorry, I was just on Twitter calling Harbaugh out. So like, yeah,
Seems fair.
yeah.
Seems like he earned it.
Goff trying to look like Lamar out there. It doesn't quite look as good, and he couldn't complete it. Man, can you really stuff Derrick Henry 4 times at the goal line? I would have tried him one more time. You can't stop him 4 times, can you?
Yeah, no kidding.
On that second or third try, I would have gone with you got to give the tight. You got to give not just because of my bet, but you got to give the tight end a check there. It's a short field position. That's what you got to do.
Great job in the chat tonight. Got some real heavy hitters in here tonight. Goff pressured again. He's going to have to chase out, and he has to throw it away.
Yeah, room to run. It seems like it's going to be a tight game. Tight game. Clearly say now that we're halfway through it. So it's a really bold call by me.
Yeah.
Got a little plunky plunk here in the Braves-Washington game. That might heat things up a little bit. Acuna just got hit in the butt. You know how that feels. We'll stare down the pitcher here a little bit, and Goff just threw it to the ground again.
Nanya, we appreciate having you. Cheers to you guys. Thanks to you all for checking us out here tonight. Raise the glass for you guys. Gonna have to go back and get myself a second half refill, but minute 8 left here, minute 10 or so left in
So wait,
the second quarter.
The refs don't blow the whistle. This is craziness going on.
What happened?
They ended up calling a forward pass. But
Yeah, I thought he threw it, right?
yeah.
Looked like he threw it. I mean, look at it again here.
Yeah. You know what? I see the arm reach back. So.
It's clearly a pass. I don't.
They picked up the ball. The ref just swallowed the whistle.
Well, here's the thing, right? If the guy hits his wrist and he's actually like back here, they could call it a fumble. But how else is the ball going to go forward, guys? Sub?
Sub's got that wrist style on him.
You know what? The Lions are going to punt here. That is a terrible job. I mean,
Yeah.
you should be looking yes, we want to go down and score, but you got a 14-7 lead, man. Just run the ball and go to the locker room. I don't care if your other team gets the ball first. Don't leave 1 minute on
10.
the clock.
Yeah, that's going to leave what, about 50 seconds? 50 seconds?
Oh, boy. Let's go.
No. This is all on Harbaugh. I can't even say his name. He's pissed me off.
You know, they could have used replay assist maybe on that funky play, but there was a story today that the network said, well, Puka Nacua, they ruled that no catch. Replay assist ruled it no catch. And then today the NFL came out and said, we didn't have issue replay assist on that play. Maybe it was Fox. Okay, here comes a return right now, and the Ravens are going to have it at their own 41 with 56 seconds. Well, maybe not. It's a flag down here.
In all
fairness,
minus 2.5 the Ravens after this little change of events here. They're minus 2.5 now live betting. So
10-yard penalty, and now the Ravens have it at midfield almost here.
Okay, so that's on the Lions. Yes, holding. Perfect.
Oh, my God. The Lions are self-destructing here.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm going to take some Ravens field goal attempts minus 120 here.
Hey, when you got
Lamar's not going for that.
when you got a kicker like Tyler Loop in here, Loop last week, a couple of field goals in week 2, a couple of field goals in week 1 for Tyler Loop. Remember how he was hitting those, you guys? Loop. I like
field goals yet this game. It just occurred to
They'll
me.
make him. Hey, we're trying to forget about Justin Tucker. Nobody likes this guy anymore. So, we got to knock off all those records somehow. It's going to be hard because he hit so many of them. But
I'd still take Justin Tucker. I don't care. I can separate church and state. You know what I mean?
well,
Guy can kick a 65-yard field goal. All right. You better make better decisions off the field, but we're still going to give you some money.
okay. I know you don't have a problem with massage therapists, so.
I mean, wrong place, wrong time, right? There's AMPs, and then there's the rest of them. You know.
I mean, why do we need one? Why do we need a handy from the team massage? I don't know.
Let me ask you this: why is the team not bringing in?
I know, Mike, you're
Bringing in a whole squad.
But there is a website called Rub Maps out there. I don't visit it myself, but Rub Maps is kind of like the official, unofficial review site where you could go maybe to get a better massage than other places. I hear about. I've been told.
Well, you guys live in Vegas. It's a different story out there, man.
So it's a nationwide.
Up here, so it's a dying industry.
Yeah, JW talking about Trevor Bauer, but I don't know. To me, I think Bauer was technically vindicated from his roughhousing. Well, I better just leave it at that.
Yeah. None is talking about Thousand Oaks. I'm not sure what that means, but
so
Jackson takes off, and he's going to get 11 or 12 pretty easily.
Who is it?
Within that field goal range. We just need to avoid a touchdown now.
Draw at halftime.
Look
halftime
at this,
draw?
and the Ravens are going to make the Lions pay for this. Ozzie Albies left today's game with a fractured left wrist. It had nothing to do with the hit by pitch on Acuna, and he didn't get hit by a pitch earlier. He actually fouled the ball off his wrist or something, and he's out for the season now. It is a fracture in this left this game. So, man, this would be what a disaster for the Lions, technically. They could have easily gotten away from this without giving up any points here. And now here comes Lamar buying time. He scrambles. He gets away again. Fires a completion somehow for a 5-yard gain to Justice Hill. This guy's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Justice Hill was one of my sleeper guys. Over 2.5 rushing attempts, over 10.5 rushing yards. Not receiving, but
Yeah, it's a second target there, Mike. 1 first reception. But, man, they just got to – the Lions got to be kicking themselves over this situation. But here we go. Maybe they can keep them off the scoreboard. Ball's at the 32, 33.
Sounds like a good time for Mark Andrews to grab a touchdown pass. Just saying.
What a pass right there. What a pass by Jackson. Completion.
Yeah, Lamar's locked in.
Working the sidelines beautifully to D-Hop. First reception for D-Hop. What a resurgence D-Hop is having. Now, I think that was his first catch here so far, but man, if he can do what he's done so far this season, a touchdown in each game so far and 2 receptions, I feel like Hopkins' career has been rejuvenated here with Lamar.
And we got a pass interference on the one.
No, are you kidding me, Sub? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
this is just a disaster at the end of this half for the Lions.
Is it on Arnold or is it on D-Hop? The rep kind of has to break him up because they're jawing down here. Hopkins is never backing down from a little
Oh,
trash.
that might have been on Hopkins. We'll see here. Yeah,
It's on
Hopkins kind of.
It's
Look,
on-
look,
Hopkins
Hobbs
isn't afraid to throw a couple fists. He'll throw some fists.
No, that is going to be.
was like, calm down, calm down.
probably hard to win a jawing match with Hopkins. But now it's 1st and goal. I mean, really, this is where, if there's ever some frustration with Dan Campbell and what goes on sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Campbell has nothing to do with it. It's all on.
Yes.
Forget that. Forget that.
Touchdown.
Well, somebody has to take the blame for that last.
How do you know, Mike? I know you're not ahead of me.
With a
I
minute
know you're
left.
not ahead.
You're the one holding the. You're wearing the headset.
I'm cued and ready to live bet something. That's how I know.
Lamar's got an easy touchdown to Bateman.
Damn.
The Bateman.
What a disaster.
Bateman anytime touchdown had to be
Wide open right there. Let's go.
plus 360 for Bateman.
I ain't gonna lie. Bateman.
Wow. What a I don't even know what to say about that if you're the Lions. What do
Mm-hmm.
you gotta this is where I was kind of talking about this pregame, right? You got the new offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator situation out there. It's going to take them a little time to kind of get in the groove, which is why the rematch in the Super Bowl makes a lot of sense.
So the live just went to Ravens -4 and 58. 58 is holding solid.
Wow. Hey, what a first half though.
What a first half.
It went over. It went over.
Stop Gio says Zay Flowers with the no-show. Yeah, Zay Flowers has been off the bingo card tonight. Wouldn't even know he's out there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking to fade him in the second half right now.
Trigger fingers ready, says Redbeard. Here, I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be right back, boys.
So Johnny Boy just ruins that Ravens first half against the spread at 64%, but they're still, I think it's like even more for money line first half for the Ravens, but still, that's a tough beat. Tough beat, guys.
Oh boy.
I know they probably said it at the beginning of the game. Where's this band from? Is that from like one of the local high schools or colleges or something? Does anyone know?
I'm not sure.
That band was wild. They were getting into it.
Was there a band like a college style band, Vitalis, at the beginning of the game or something?
Yeah, I thought I saw it at the beginning of the game, and now I see him sitting in like a special section.
Because the Ravens do have like a band, like a volunteer,
I didn't know that.
a volunteer band. Well, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but
so nice run up to the 30 with about 18 seconds left. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but
okay,
still have some time.
Hey, the Lions will go for it. I can't leave any time left this time around.
Kelsey in the band. Funny, Anthony.
Should be 14-7. I mean it.
Yeah.
Goff. He finds a man here, gets some yardage.
Yeah, he's tackled
I
immediately.
think it was St. Brown finally, right?
That Baltimore Ravens was plus 2.5 at one point there. Man.
Right.
Man.
All right. So they took my game off the board. so the game's off the board.
Okay. Maybe went to halftime, huh?
Yeah. Well, you guys are ahead of me. Do you see anything in the last 13 seconds?
I'm waiting on the last play, I'm waiting on a play.
Yeah.
Goff.
Lamar second round catches it for 5 or 6.
They'll use a timeout here to keep it going. So I would say Brown racking up a couple of receptions here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Ravens are swarming. Anyone who's catching it at 5 yards, they're swarming. Can't wait. You see what the second half line is. I'm ready to go.
I just moved on to second half plays already here. I'm gonna keep firing, and I'll share them with you guys here when we get there.
Maybe we could just have a rule where primetime you're only involving like the Ravens, the Bills, the Lions. Who else? We just put these good teams on, so at least it's a good game. Sorry, I'm criticizing all these teams.
So 7 seconds left. Somebody calls a timeout.
Yeah, the Lions we're trying to do one more thing here. Hopefully it won't be a pick six or anything crazy like that. They don't really have time to I guess you could try to take one big chunk on the sideline here possibly and get it to 1 or 2 seconds left, but you'd have to throw it quick, maybe a timing route, and make sure the guy goes out of bounds.
If I'm not for certain, but I think you need 3 seconds to kick a field goal.
No, you can kick it with 1 second left.
Okay.
Yeah. But I like that rule. I think we should put that rule in. Go. Competition committee. Let's go. Big completion down here to the 48 so they can call a timeout. It's going to be a 65-yard field goal unless they want to go for a Hail Mary. But I think you do that to get a field goal. Long, though, is 51.
I did just move on Jake Bates over 5.5 kicking points at -105. So
yeah, they're going to have to go for a Hail Mary, though, on this. So Bates, that's not within his range at all. He's not good from 65, I don't think.
Can you give it a crack
on the field?
Nope, they're kicking it.
Get it, baby.
This is
his long is 58, guys. I'm sure you saw that on the screen.
okay. Long 58. This is 65. What is it? 67.
Oh, shit.
No,
Shit,
you got
Tarek B. I know, Tarek B. I saw it. I didn't get it.
No. I go for a Hail Mary here. There's no way that Bates gets even close on this. In fact, you better watch out because I'm going to put a guy down there to return it.
I love it. Tarek, I wish we would have jumped on it. I'm still shell-shocked from Giants +9 last night.
A little bit of a different caliber of team, though, you know.
Showing the 60-yarder from pregame here, a 60-yarder.
Pre-gaming?
From pre-gaming. There's Wester. He's set to return it here for the Ravens. Watch out. This is a 67-yarder. I mean, this is absolutely stupid.
It's 10 yards more than his long.
I might do something crazy. What do you want me to do? I don't want to. You did a nice job here, but it did go all the way. I don't think it had enough distance actually, but it didn't go. Wasn't good enough to return either. So we did hit it at least. He hit it 67 yards in the air. Unfortunately, the crossbar's off the ground. You guys.
Yeah.
Lamar's already running down the stairs. He's like, I don't.
J-Dub says he wants a Trump dance if he makes it. We got our guy backstage.
I'll do
Just
a Trump
in time for halftime.
Halftime.
Ready to roll. Let's see if we can find a appropriate. He's getting himself ready. We got a minute. Let's see if we can find this one here. Here we go.
Welcome to the Octagon, son! Ow! Ow! Don't! Ow! Stop it! Please take
Uh-oh. He
Oh,
bailed.
he left. He left. I gave him his intro and he left. Welcome to the Octagon. So,
He was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
all right. Well, I ran down the till here. Let's see if we can get him in here. Let's see if he's ready to go yet. He's got to get the phone situated. We'll wait for the thumbs
otherwise
up.
we can talk to him like this. Hey, Spenny, what's going on?
You know what? I would rather have her. Oh, hey, Speddy!
Oh boy, sorry.
Spenny!
My phone got all fucked up there. For a second, I had to fix it.
I gave you an intro and then you were gone. I was like,
I know. I was like, oh fuck, of course.
He did a little bit of halftime props and he blew up the phone, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
well, we got ourselves 14 up, boys. What a first half it's been. And you prop boys here, Spenny, Sub, you guys have been doing a terrific job. Sadly, I'm going to take an L on my first half minus. I even paid some juice at the -2.5. Probably a lesson for me not to do that. But second half not underway, but second half bets are open, fellas. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about this game. So far, so good. I mean, 14 up. It's been a lot of fun. Some stupidity maybe out of the Lions coaching staff to let Baltimore back into this thing when they had their foot on the jugular. But wow, I'm going to let Vitalis and Sub spend a few minutes looking for some props here. Spenny, what are you thinking? How you feeling?
Yeah, good. I got a couple of touchdowns. I got the Gibbs and Monty parlay plus 290. I got Bateman 250. So I got a couple of nice touchdowns already. I got Laporta at like over 44.5, I think. He's at 24 right now. So another, 20, 21 yards for the next half. That'd be good from him. And Bateman, I think, was like 37.5 or something like that. He's got like 13 in touchdowns. So hopefully he continues that. Henry, I had like over 90.5 or 91.5 for the rushing receiving. He's at 41 or 42, I think, rush yard. So should probably get there at least with the rushing, I would assume. There've been some pretty good big gaps, and the game's been back and forth here a bunch. So could see both teams producing quite a bit of offense on either side of the, on both sides. So I'm hoping that continues there. One spot I was looking at, he's been going to him quite a bit in the passing game so far. Goff, looking at Gibbs. He's already got 5 targets. He's got 4 catches for, I forget what it was, like 29 or 30 yards there. His live over is at 41.5. So I'm going to take that. Over 41.5 live for Gibbs receiving yards, -115.
There we go. There we go. Spenny Penny Bombs, known for his fence climbing. Also his big prop betting. Let's go. Spenny, any fence climbing lately?
No, I my back can't handle it anymore. I need to go to a chiropractor, bro. Yeah, my back is fucked.
Well, I open up the gates a little bit here. Anybody else? Ramon, Scott, do you have anything you're looking at for the second half here as we get rolling the Lions and the Ravens?
Yeah, I'm going to go under on Zay Flowers. Here, let me see if I can get that. I actually missed Spenny. I don't want to step on him here. Zay Flowers under 2.5 catches at plus 125. I'm going to go over on Charlie Kolar here. Over 7.5 yards at plus 125. And I'm going to go over with Sam Laporta. I'm going to go over 4.5 total receptions here at plus $1.30. And I think those are the 3 I'm looking at.
Yeah, I don't have anything with Flowers, so I'm good with that. And I have Laporta receiving yards, so I'm good with you on that one there as well. And who was the other one as well?
I'm going under on Zay. I'm going under on Zay Flowers. I said at the beginning of the game I preferred kind of Bateman over Flowers here tonight, even though he's an obvious number 2, and D-Hop's involved again here. Not only that one play, I kind of like D-Hop maybe if this game gets into
D-Hop receiving yards or receptions could be a look, second half.
I don't want to get too crazy on these overs because I think it's an under, but I think I got screwed there with that bad choice by bad decisions by the Detroit Lions. In fact, it may cost them the game. Now, this band certainly –
Good Charlotte.
Yeah, good Charlotte out there. I mean, that's not the Ravens band for sure. That's a good band right there.
Subhuman Gaucho, what are you thinking here? Are you going to get aggressive with the second half? I know you laid out a bunch pre-game here, but I know you're always the man of the live betting here. I know that's where you do it.
Yeah.
Best.
Yeah. So I put in 5 total bets here. Well, yeah, 2 of them are ladder, so it's really 3 bets. But first one, Isaac Tisla, young receiver on the
Rookie.
Rookie receiver for the Lions here. He's been getting some minutes running some routes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Over 1.5 receiving yards, minus 114. He's got, he only had 1 catch in each of the first 2 games, but big catches. I don't mind.
Usually, like 20-yard catches or something like that. Usually, right?
I think I was actually, looking for more from him in those first 2 games, given the preseason and some of the hype that he got too.
Final.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I'm going to sprinkle a ladder there too, but I took Gibbs 5+ receiving yards in the third quarter, plus 134, 10+ plus 265. And then I took Lamar Jackson 1+ rushing yard on this upcoming drive, minus 130, 5+ rushing yards, plus 136.
I love it.
On this next drive. And I'm going to open up with that. We'll keep searching.
Sounds good. Great place, great looks out there. How about Vitalis? Anything you're looking at here, Vitalis, for the second half?
I don't see anything, but I do have Lamar live, so his passing yards is 221. He only has 98 so far. Let's say they receive the ball, they have Henry run it a lot more. I can't see where Lamar might throw over 221. It's like 221 and a half. So if they're trying to dominate the clock, and I might actually have to jump on that under. I just don't see him throwing that much. I can't.
Not a shootout here come the second half. Interesting look. I fired a, let's see, where do I fire? I fired at least maybe a 6-pack here. Jameson Williams, plus 425, live touchdown score. Like that little look there from Jameson Williams. I did go with the under 257.5 passing yards on Jared Goff. I told you guys, Jared Goff 0-3 against the Ravens. Average number of passing yards, he's 237.5. So the fact that they're going to juice this thing up to 257.5 means I got 20 yards in my back pocket. He's got 135 in the first half.
Jesus.
As long as he doesn't double that, I feel like that's a pretty good look. I did jump on Baltimore Ravens to win 1-6. Tight game, covers the spread. 1-point victory is fine with me here. 1-6. That's plus 225. Baltimore Ravens to win 1-6. I told you guys I have Bates over 5.5 kicking points. He's got 2. So a field goal and an extra point as this game winds on.
He had the leg for that 67-yarder. It was just wide. Like, it was definitely enough leg.
Oh, it would have been great if he snuck that in there because I would have just needed one point to get that thing cashed. But I got to go back to it.
Crossbar 10 feet.
Look, I got to go back to it. The second half under. My guy Stop Geo reminded me earlier that we've been cashing on this second half under and 27.5 right now, minus 125. A little juicy, but I'm going to jump in there as well. We had 28 points in the first half.
Another 28 points, man.
Shout out to AOD with a $2 dono gift, and appreciate you. AOD says, love y'all. Appreciate you, AOD. We love you, man. Cheers. Happy Monday Night Football, everybody.
So, Mike, I'm going to tell you on that. I show Bovada is at 262.5. So I just jumped on that.
On the Jared Goff passing yards?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, dude, that's a great
just jumped on it.
That's an extra 5-pack on top of my.
It was minus 115. So,
in all fairness, we try to want to use some factual evidence to get involved in that thing. And again, 0-3, 237.5 is his average number. So we just lost Vitalis, but he's back. He's back.
The guys that got so many tabs.
So many tabs open. Oh, man. It's been a great game, though. Appreciate everybody that's watching us, guys. Make sure if you haven't done so yet, hit that thumbs up button. Show some support. If you're enjoying the content, you like what we're doing, you enjoy hearing the breakdowns, the play-by-play, all of it rolls into one stream here at Sports Money. And we have a great panel tonight. We got Ramon, Scott, Subhuman, Gauchos, the Lions extraordinaire. Vitalis is checking in with us. And, of course, Spenny Penny Bomb's here, too. Thank you guys on screen for being here. We're rolling into the second half. We got some action getting ready to go. Just a couple minutes away from kickoff. Put in the chat your guys' favorite plays. If you guys have some spots that you're looking to fire, we want to talk about those too. And, of course, we got some Major League Baseball pot to pop off here. Nunya dropping in there. Laporta touchdown. Lions money line. Gibbs 13+ attempts for a little action from our guy Nunya. Says his parlay still alive. This could be a fun second half, I think. JW says this is the best part about Mondays. It sure is, man. A lot of fun. We've been looking at the games. We're trying to tee them up and find them spots, and I think we got some good ones here for the second half. I think collectively the panel has come together to try to give you guys some action to get some money on here. So parlay as you wish, but man, I wish I got that 262.5. I'm gonna have to jump in over on FanDuel and see what we can get for the passing props. Oh shit! Jared Goff under 267.5. Okay,
Let's see. There we go.
all right, shopping
going
around,
up.
you guys, especially when it comes to the prop game. My God. Vitalis, the numbers, the variance. I think I got the shittiest end of the book. And
If we can somehow get a Derrick Henry touchdown again for 2 touchdowns and a Laporta and a Khalif Raymond touchdown in the second half, I have a same game parlay with the touchdown with Bateman for 150 to 1.
let's go.
So they just took my bet for the Giants game. F5 under 4. They just took it, but then they switched the line to 3.5. So
You
I
moved
think I
the
got
line.
lucky. I think
You
I got
moved the
lucky.
line.
I think I got lucky. Let's hope here.
I like that. I'm gonna jump in there as well. Let me see what I can find. I'm sure FanDuel's trying to get me on it.
So, but I it was juiced under 4 minus 130. F5 under 4. This is the Giants game, MLB.
Yeah, 3.5 is
3.5. They just switched it literally seconds before I hit the okay. Ooh, let's go.
God damn, the under 4.5 is minus. You know, I hate these books like FanDuel where you could only get them 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. Like you can't find a 4. Can't give me a 4. Minus 190 on the 4.5. It's all right. I got the full game under. And I got San Fran first 5. We'll see what happens. Lots of action in play for the second half here, you guys. I hope you're ready to go. We didn't have a big card tonight. We had what, 4 total games?
4 games, right?
They didn't do us any favors. They're trying to, and I'll tell you this: the Sharps got busted up this weekend. It looked like here the books got some big winners across the NFL card and potentially college football as well. But we'll see what happens. Jerry Davis got the under 4 at plus 105. Nice snag.
Nice. At a plus money. Woo, Jerry. Let's go.
All right. Ravens get the ball to start.
Lamar, 8 of 9 for 98 yards, and the time of possession, though, I think it was 20 minutes to 10 minutes in the first half. Let's see how it rolls here, though, now, because the game is tied.
This has been an interesting game. Man, you got to think the Ravens, like, what's going on with your defense here? You're playing, you know, granted the big teams, the Bills, and you get the Lions as well. Like, you just can't keep them off the board. What the fuck's going on? And you could argue, and I'll argue, the Bills in that first half, Josh Allen didn't play any preseason football this year versus every season prior. So once they dialed in, Sean McDermott was able to put the game plan in play. And yeah, there was some bad coaching out of Harbaugh that put the Bills back in play. So interesting spot here.
Who was that check down to? I see Kohler blocking. Henry? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, rare catch there for Henry.
I'll take it. I'll take it all. I got the rushing and receiving, so.
Third and 1.
3rd and 1.
Oh.
San Francisco Giants put a run on the board 1-0. I wish I could find that trend.
Ramos, stop it.
That's it. No more scoring.
No more.
They jumped.
They jumped.
First down.
They
Tisk,
jumped.
tisk. Undisciplined.
Mike, what'd you get the second half under at? Did you take it? Was it 27 or
27 and a half?
Okay, 27. So you got the hook. Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
It's funny when I when I'm targeting that pregame, and it's like, all right, I want to get the best number. I don't care what's going on in the game. I just want to get the best number. And
Should have been intercepted.
26 and a half is the number right now. It's not going to be an interception, Ramon.
Yeah, I was right in his hands.
Picks on Monday
Right in
night.
his hands, man. Oof. That was to Kolar, too.
Again, thank you guys all for watching here. We're getting live for the second half, the Lions and the Ravens. We've got baseball underway. We've got
final.
That's about it. That's about it. Baseball and football. All the more reason to dial in and get ready with us as the panel of experts give their player prop spots to get paid. Let's go. Post-show, if you guys are looking to unwind after an electric game here on Monday Night Football, you check out the VB MMA picks. Ramon Scott, DWCS. That's going to be tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Them boys will be popping off, trying to punch each other in the face.
Is that for the Contender Series?
It is. Yep.
Okay.
Of course, we know VB MMA picks. The number 4 capper across the world. I think there's over 20,000 cappers tracked in this conglomerate of MMA tips, and he is number 4, and he's gracious to share his action, his live bets, his action with us here on Sports Money. Shout out to you, Ramon. That's your boy. Appreciate you bringing him in.
Flowers gets one here, a reception. He's got to give him a first down here on this.
Yeah.
Look at that spot. Look at the spot by the ref. Oh my.
Yeah, it was like maybe right on the line. I don't know if it was where he's putting it, but
feels like the 49.
And of course, Devers is trying to give me a sweat here, and he hits it to the warning track, but it's an out. It's an out.
It's enough, Fran.
It's enough.
I gotta say,
take the lead. I don't know about you guys, but the whole San Francisco, I broke it down, and they were losing games. They lost about 13 games by 1 point, right? And then they made the Devers trade. I think it was horrible. I didn't agree with the trade to bring him in. I don't know what the panel thinks, but I think it was a bad trade.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Boston. They're going to make the playoffs, and
they got rid of him, right? So
yeah. Well, it was weird that they started so poorly after Devers came over, but then all of a sudden they became the hottest hitting team in the league for 2 weeks, and that led them right back into playoff contention. However, now they've faded again. There's the Kolar action. That's going to be a winner right there.
There you go, baby. Nice. Wide open. Wide open.
Love it.
Ramon. Player props can strike fast. That's a good time.
And I like the effort. The effort after the catch.
Yeah, a little bounce for a couple extra yards.
Right. Like,
Yeah, let's get a Lamar or Henry touchdown.
well, I know some people in the chat have Henry plus 2 TDs. So
Yeah, I got him for 2. He should have fucking scored earlier, but we'll see if he gets in the second half here.
After what? 3 stops on the fucking
should have went for it again though on 4th.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
Fucking
I think it was Ramon saying,
gets sacked and loses the ball
again. Why not?
Yeah,
Guy's a killer.
So Lamar has jumped out to 130 passing yards. It's going wild.
Yeah, because he just hit another completion. This one to Andrews down there inside the 10, it looks like.
Yeah, nice floater.
Oh, give me my Andrews touchdown prop. Give me 2. What the fuck?
Andrews going to beat me here.
Go.
I tried to fade him tonight off of those bad performances.
Yeah.
Well, he's hyping the crowd. Let's go.
Really hyped up.
Go. How can he cover him?
Henry wants to throw it. He just almost got intercepted.
Oof.
Jerry Davis says, cash the Andrews.
Henry, what are you doing, bro? Holy. That was a terrible play. You should have just threw that away. Holy fuck, that was bad. Why are you doing that? Just run the fucking ball, man. My God.
Lamar's
Henry.
mad. Lamar doesn't believe it's his fault. If you look at that, Lamar does not think it's his fault.
Nothing's ever Lamar's fault.
Oh my God, Lamar's open. He could have threw it over the other way to Lamar. Yeah, look at Lamar's pissed because he didn't get the.
Look, he didn't get the ball. Right, he didn't get the ball.
Yeah, he should have threw it to him.
It's Mark Andrews time. Time for Mark Andrews.
Sacked right now on second down.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Sackaroonie.
Jeez.
So Lamar tries to shimmy. Where was he gonna go? Where was he gonna go? Stop it.
Where to go on that play? Who got that sack? Was that Anzalone? No, guy from the back.
Exactly. What the fuck? Right.
And touchdown, Mark Andrews.
Yeah, let's go.
There he is.
Let's go, Mark.
Oh,
damn.
1 on his way to 2, baby. Let's go.
Look at that pass. Keep Goff off the field. We want that under. Keep Goff off the field.
Right. That's right. Damn.
Oh, Mike
Yeah, now it's the trade time. Come down and score.
Mike has seen that pass to Andrews at the right pylon before.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Wait.
Plenty of time. Damn, I should have.
Good pass.
Let's go.
Yeah, nice pass. Good play.
That was a nice pass. Jerry
March
Davis.
down that field.
Cash it, Mikey Andrews.
That was easy.
Let's go. I'll run a video for us here. We got a Mark Andrews video. Let's see what I can find. Let's see if I got one here. Oh, there's so many of them. So many to choose from.
I don't think you should be doing too much gambling tonight, Alan. Gambling? Who said anything about gambling? It's not gambling when you know you're going to win.
Ooh. Love it.
Let's go.
If you're keeping an eye on the Cardinals game, they're trying to F me out of this under as the third baseman throws an error to first base.
Doing everything they can to fuck us.
Everything. They all got to have their hands in the cookie jar.
Trying to fuck around.
All right. Well, Baltimore comes out there scripted plays, boys. They come down, they score right off the gate. Let's see if the Lions can answer right back. If you had to pick here, we'll just no bets on it. You can bet if you want, but you had to go around the horn. Who's scoring this touchdown for the Lions?
Sam Laporta.
Laporta from Spenny.
Yeah, Laporta would be nice. That's the only touchdown score I think I have. Yeah, I think it'll be Laporta or one of the backs.
All
Or
right.
Khalif Raymond. Laporta or Khalif Raymond. We need one of those.
Vitalis, any thoughts on who's going to pop this one home?
Nothing. I wish I had them like you guys.
Ramon, any
Can't see
thoughts
it.
on who's going to score?
I
this
need
one?
the under. I don't want them to score.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the same boat. Dude.
Let them run it the whole at 90 yards.
No touchdown score.
No touchdown
little-
score.
No throwing touchdown score. Right.
I like Jameson Williams to get this one. Give me Jameson Williams. That'll cash a prop for me. That was almost 10-1. Ramon, any thoughts? Anybody coming through for you?
The Lions, I have big problems with the Lions right now. I mean, are they really going to get it together and come back and answer this team right now? They've already screwed up the last 3 drives. Let's see what happens here.
In the chat, you guys know we love to bet these props. We love having fun with them and the touchdown props here. Big scores. You got to bet responsibly, though. It should go without saying here. Trying to take a guy that's plus 500 and saying he's going to score the next touchdown. It's a sprinkle job, right? Same thing. Tarek B says no one. Punt plus 160. Same deal. Some of these live props here. Can't treat them as you do the same. Well, you can, I guess. If you're up a lot of money, you can do what you want to do. But we're trying to grind. We're grinders here. We're trying to go out there and professionally grind this card and make that money. So sprinkle, have some fun. They're all about having fun. Should have fun.
What flag for? What? It
didn't make it in the zone, I think.
Into the zone? Okay. Yeah, it bounced at the 25 or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, when on your thoughts of Vegas, if we do go, did you have a specific hotel like Circa or maybe Golden Gate?
I used to get all kinds of comps at Tropicana.
Okay,
and the Venetian owes me a couple of fucking hotel nights there. So those would be 2, but I want to spend my time in Old Vegas. I don't want to be involved in I don't care about the Strip. Give me Old Vegas. Give me $5 blackjack.
Circus in Old Vegas, isn't that?
The circus is Circa is in Old Vegas.
I
But I remember at the end of the Strip for the IFBC, we stayed at the Golden Nugget. And it was some of the funnest times we've ever had over there.
I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down because
I'm sure if we called and said, "Hey, we're bringing a group."
Well, that was going to be the other thing I was going to do is reach out and see if we can find some type of group promo that can knock some cost off the edge of the cost for us there. And try to have some fun though. Less money we spend on accommodations and
more money to gamble.
More money we can gamble with, right?
Let's go. Right.
Dude, I told the story before. I was way out of line at one of those old Vegas spots, and I had a couple black chips that fell out of my pocket when I was going to pay for a tab, and came back there with the fucking flashlight crawling under the table. I'm like, I dropped $500 under this fucking table. Where is it?
Yeah, 500, right? I'd be under there with a flashlight too.
No, if it was 100, I might have said, all right, that's just me being an idiot. But it was 5 of them. I don't know how they fell out of my pocket, but nonetheless, they had $5 minimums on blackjack and girls dancing in cages in the center of the fucking. It was a fun night. And there was a bunch of them just like that. So,
come on, guys, stop throwing it. Keep running it.
Don't misunderstand. I'll fire off $25 minimums and $50 minimums too. I prefer 5s. I'll sit there for 12, 13, 14 hours.
I'm with you on that.
But leave it my choice so I can try to count the cards, Give me a $5 spot, $5 spot, $5 spot, and then a $50 spot because I think it's my time. Which I'm sure they frown.
Gibbs. Nice run, Gibbs.
Keep giving it to Gibbs. Keep giving it to Gibbs. Keep running it. Let's go, Lions. Let me go see what.
Somehow Marmol avoided an ejection there with that argument. But the home plate umpire for the Cardinals there, Marmol, really giving him an earful, and the Blue was using as many cuss words.
We bring that back up.
First down, they've got it here on 2nd and 1. They get a yard. Do the Lions on Gibbs with Gibbs?
Baby boy.
So you scared me there, Ramon. I looked at the scores. The Brewers have the bases loaded, and I literally thought it was the Cardinals. You were freaking me out. The Brewers have the bases loaded right now.
Yeah, a little bit of heat here right now for Pavetta.
Wow, what a trick play.
What are we missing? You're a good 5 seconds ahead.
Oh,
Double pass, I'd like to see it again. I mean, I believe the first pass was forward.
It looked like he was back enough. I don't know, though. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Take a look right here. That's definitely backwards. That's definitely backwards by a yard, that second half. So I think I agree with you, Stephanie. I think it's okay.
Yeah, from the slant I just saw.
Yep, 1 yard backward
Final.
Yeah, for sure. Great play. I was at a weird angle. I mean, I was looking at live, so I was just.
and we've got a Monroe St. Brown touchdown, back of the corner of the end zone.
Fucking St. Brown, eh? God damn it. Too easy, though. That's super quick.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, Amon or St. Brown?
Oh, yeah, I double move. Yeah, feed him easy.
59.5 is the live total
God damn it.
Easy.
Neither Laporta, man.
Damn.
Oh.
Scripted off the we've seen it. We've seen what happens.
Yeah, I'm tempted to bite on that under.
With that, Goff is at 177. 177.
All right. Shut it down, Goff.
Yeah, way to go, Humphreys. Way to play 5 yards. Or you lost your man, you piece of shit.
If we roll it back and it's Mark Andrews that pops a touchdown, I'll give $25 away in a duck race. $25 duck race.
The Brewers break it open.
Let's go, Brew Crew. Stop Gio says took the Lions plus 420 at the start of that drive, Subhuman Gaucho.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 420, probably worth a stab.
420.
Yeah. It's got to be a sign, right?
What a fun game.
Positive thing.
What a fun game, man. We suffered through last night's game, Ramon, and boys, all you guys here on screen. We suffered through that one, but we got ourselves a fun one here tonight.
I'm listening to the game. Second straight game. The hot mic has caught the N-word from the players, but no problem with that. I mean, they're allowed.
They're in the heat of the battle. I don't know if you're allowed. Depends on.
I think they are. Didn't hear anything about last night's game. Was plain as day. You guys aren't listening to the game. I cheat. I like to hear what's going on with the play-by-play.
Pretty sure they would cancel the fuck out of us if we started rolling that.
Oh, yeah, right. I mean, it's just all players are allowed.
Stop Gio says duck race. First place wins a stripper. Everyone in the race chips in. I like that idea. That sounds like a Vegas play. That sounds like when we go to Vegas.
That
sounds like when we go to Vegas, we get ourselves a lot. Shut out. You guys are you're premature. You're premature ones. See if we can get Spenny to join us in Vegas. I know I'm pretty sure he can't go back to Texas.
Yeah, I can. I just got to pay the fine still, but I'll be good. I'll be all good. I'll be all wiped off. I'll be all back to the States. It's not like I want to go back to the States anyway, though.
I'm drinking.
Right now.
Anything can happen.
I don't want to There's not very many Canadians going to the States right now because of your boy over there.
Hey, he wins a lot. You get tired of winning sometimes.
Good thing.
Stop Geo says, or how about a little members only show? Pimps Laugh Sports Money. I'm not sure how. I mean, I guess if it's members only, it doesn't matter what we do, right? But YouTube may or may not have a problem with some of that.
Played flag football with some friends the other day for my buddy's team in a league, and fuck, my legs I feel like they're cement right now. Fucking so sore. I haven't done that shit in forever.
Terrible kick here by Bates.
Yeah, another bad kick.
That's good.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's gonna have to explain to his mom there. Hot Mike.
And he's a wanted man in the USA. No, just in Texas.
Yeah, he'll get off the plane and they'll be arresting him right off the plane. And then they'll send him probably to some country in Africa. Probably that's what we do now here.
That was fun when.
Here comes Flowers trying to beat me already here.
We woke up the next day and it's like, Spenny, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be golfing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. Had a little too many the night before.
Wasn't that the poker night?
Yeah, it was the poker night, and then that's when I fell off the fence. Woke up and my thumb was all fucked up. And yeah, that was good. Good times. It's always an adventure in Texas.
I'm not a big poker player, but that was fun, that poker hall.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Uh-oh, Lamar getting sacked.
Ooh.
3rd and long here.
Which one's just the regular? Which one's just the regular?
Poker hall?
The green top? No, that's watermelon.
I thought he was talking to us. I was like, I don't know. Curious what he's got going on over there. The green top is the watermelon. Makes sense that the green top's the watermelon.
Sorry, guys. Forgot I had the headset on. My fault. I ran out of rum.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Gotta pop something, right?
Oh.
Let's go.
Jeez. 4th down. Quick
Fault,
3.
guys. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that. Red top, bro. Thanks,
You're
Red
good.
Bear.
You're good, brother.
Quick 3 and out.
Can't believe. I'll yell at her tomorrow for running out of rum.
How can we run out of rum? Do you know I only drink rum? What the fuck happened?
Ravens punting over here? Come on.
Down to, what was that, the 4?
Oh, it's a beauty. Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
Good punt.
Nice one.
What a game. 21 up, boys. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. A lot of fun.
A lot of game left.
A lot of games.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Yeah, right. Slow it down is right. We've seen fourth quarter comebacks here on a bunch of games this past weekend, but they're tied. There's no need for a fourth quarter comeback. Just
how many blocked field goals was there this weekend? Like, Jesus Christ.
I sent that tweet out. I was like, did I just watch 2 block punts that changed the outcome of the game in less than 5 minutes?
It's friggin' there was 3 of them. There was the
Eagles one was fucking egregious. That
was wild. That was wild. The Jets had one, but then they gave it up. They gave it right back anyway with the field goal at the end of the game to lose anyway. But that was still crazy. And then what was the other one? Cleveland
yep.
and the Chargers. Oh God. How many people got knocked out of their survivors having the Packers?
The Packers was a big one for our survivor. There were 9,100 people in.
Ooh, on the
Between
Packers.
the Packers and I forgot the other team. I think it was the Falcons. There were 1,400 people that got knocked out between those two.
So in the Circa Millions, over 4,500 had Seattle, and
Yeah.
So
I had Seattle. It was either Seattle or Tampa for me, and it's Seattle. I mean, they were up 21-0 before the game even fucking started.
Oh yeah, the game was over for it.
And I was concerned because there were some injuries, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to be a problem or not, and wasn't. The answer was not.
Just need to keep seeing the Saints stop just scoring like the least amount of points. Just every game, just don't score anything. That'd be perfect.
I think I'm going to roll Saints team total unders for a spell and see if it gets me where I need to be. I think you take 5 or 6 of those in a row and see what we do.
They're not like horrible, but like it's but
they're just not good. They're not horrible, but they're just not good.
Yeah, I think it's the Browns, Giants, and Saints have the least amount of points, I think, right now in this so far to start the season.
Which is impressive for the Giants because they had that game with the Dallas Cowboys there. And
they had that one game, but other than that, they've scored like what? They scored 9 last game, and then they scored, I think, like nothing in that first game too.
Oh, and we saw Dallas obviously falling short there.
Yeah.
So if you were to get an early jump right now, the Saints team total is 16.5 versus the Bills. 16.5.
It's got to be an under, dude. That's got to be an under, right?
You would think with the Bills defense,
is not
right?
Great though.
Yeah, right. But still, the Saints offense ain't.
No.
Yeah.
Redbeard, the answer is no. They're 3-0.
Oh, nice run, Monty. Nice run.
We can't easily agree.
I'm going to take some Lions offensive score here, plus 115. These Ravens can't stop the run.
Perfect. Keep it running. Keep it running.
Tick, 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 tick. No, Redbeard, they did have some. I mean, look, they were close games. That I was on the Rams. I had the Rams plus 3.5. I was dejected, but I did have a teaser: Bills and Eagles. I'm telling you guys this: Bills Eagles teaser, the entire fucking season. We're 3-0.
Just keep it going. Right.
Just keep running, and at the end of the season, we'll add it up.
Oh,
It's gonna be
just missed.
All right.
And Montgomery is gone. No, he might get taken down from behind. He's down to the 15, down around the 12. Huge run from Monty.
Running.
Big play.
Tick, 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 tick.
Wow, the Lions.
Now let's get a field goal here for Detroit.
That'll be Monty. Good to see.
Give me my Jake Bates.
If that was Gibbs would have been in the house, but
oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
But good for him though. Good to see it.
Yeah, you drawn.
All right, let's get Laporta touchdown. Laporta.
Wow, Humphrey. Amazing to catch that.
Or Khalif Raymond. Either one of those.
I told you it makes sense. Montgomery goes out there and fires because it doesn't matter unless he gets 50 points. My fantasy team's gonna
I got them both. I got Gibbs and Monty on my fantasy team.
Gibbs with a nice run. He's down at the 5, and they'll send Monty back in.
Oh boy, Monty will probably score because
they've got Gibbs and Monty in. And Laporta in the backfield alongside him.
Call a sense up.
Got a play action rolling, throws it to Laporta. Oh, Laporta is down.
Oh,
I lost the yard.
Fuck. God damn it.
Derek B says, let's get a pick.
Fuck me.
I'm with you, Derek. Let's go.
Oh, man. No, he gained a yard.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
God damn it. I'm in the end zone, though.
I can't believe I'm just seeing that Montgomery run right now. I can't believe he didn't get in there. He spent too much time worrying about who was coming up against him as opposed to just focusing in on the end zone.
Yeah.
And my fantasy team will still lose.
Well, one thing about the Lions, I don't think they'll kick a field goal here under any circumstance. Well, maybe if there's like a 15-yard sack or something
They'll
like that.
probably go for it on fourth down, most likely. Maybe.
Yeah, if you think there's any chance they do get stopped, turnover on downs is plus 850. Or I'm sorry, turnover on downs is plus 1400 at DraftKings.
Well, it's 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens.
We did see the Ravens give up a turnover on downs in maybe an even better spot.
So runners on the corner, and Verlander gets out of a tight spot, and it's 1-1 going into the bottom of the third.
Let's go. Under San Fran.
Oh,
He did give up one, though, in that
Looks
inning.
like he comes up just short. 4th and half a yard.
Kick that field goal. Kick it.
They won't kick it. Not this
No.
game.
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with this guy, Dan Campbell.
I may be, but
It could be 4th and 4 right now. He would still be going for it.
Yeah, they have him pinned down there. They're probably
First time I seen a ref give an actual spot right here.
Never thought I'd see the Ravens kind of really struggling defensively, man.
Now, here we go. 4th and 1. And the Ravens look like they're out of position.
they're gonna wait till the end of the quarter.
Man, what a game.
Way to run down the clock, Lions. Way to run down the clock. Let's go.
now send the kicking team out there and cash my Jake Bates over
Stop
5.5.
it. It's not
They're
going to
not
happen.
kicking
It's
shit.
not
Got
gonna-
3. I need a field goal.
They're
Give me
No,
the
that's
over
all right.
5.5.
They're not going to do it. They're not.
They know they need touchdowns to beat Baltimore.
Exactly.
What are we gonna do here? What are they gonna do?
Field goal. Field goal. Field goal. Field goal.
No, it's not
Field goal.
happening.
Field goal. Field goal. Field goal.
Well, let's bring this Laporta touchdown in. That's what we need.
Nicholas Sandy says, take the 3. I agree, Nicholas Sandy. Take that 3.
Sub, are you on the West or East Coast? What are you?
I'm up in Michigan.
Michigan, okay. So East Coast, yeah.
He's up there in the UP.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll see if we can get Subhuman to come to Vegas with us here. We're gonna have to. I don't want to go to Vegas if Sub's not going to be there.
That would be fun. What are you talking about going?
I don't know. We're gonna have to.
They haven't
look at
even
the
talked
calendar
about
here.
it.
It'll make it happen one day.
We've talked about it enough to know we want to do it. We have to throw a couple dates around.
Yeah.
It's not like we have to worry about snow or anything, you know. Just
No. Jeff's talking about going to Indonesia, and I said, "Dude, we got plenty of places to go."
Yeah.
He was off the grid for like 4 or 5 weeks.
Indonesia.
Ah.
Yeah,
He went over to I think it was Vietnam, and I don't know. He was over there. He was doing it. It was like 5 weeks he was gone.
It's a good trip.
yeah. It's like, I'm having cell problems, fellas. Yeah.
No, he was like, I had an all-you-can-eat buffet. It cost me $3.
Wow, we got a Gibbs touchdown. I'm not even sure exactly how this happened. They handed it off to Laporta, and then he pitched it to Gibbs, I
Oh.
think.
Wow.
God damn it.
So
No, it was Amon Ross St. Brown who pitched it.
Okay.
as long as it's not Goff.
Yeah, I
All
kind
right,
of
we'll
missed the
take
beginning of
the-
that play.
I'll take
Yeah.
the
We'll take it.
shit. Okay. Fuck, I might have a chance in my fantasy league now. Let me take. I was down by like 30 points.
Look at Lamar coming off the bench like, you guys are making me work, okay?
Yeah, right. I mean, this is not the typical.
I'm up now.
Back like
I'm
that.
up by a point right now in my fantasy. I was down 175 to like 2 something, and then he had Anzalone and Henry this game, and I have Gibbs and Jack Campbell, and I'm up now by a point so far. So, but Henry's it's probably getting going here. So,
Guys, just because I love to see you, what are you guys taking your Ozempic shots? I can't see Ramon and Spinny. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Let's go.
right here. I was checking my
Okay.
fantasy league quick.
God. Okay.
What did I say?
Perfect. No. You were perfect.
All right, Gibbs.
Yeah, right now, and Ben Johnson right now is trying to figure out. Well, let's just say he's got more.
Exactly, DJ. Where is he? Exactly.
All right.
We had a showing last night. You guys got a treat.
What do you mean? Was
There's
I
no way
there?
the Ravens are
Did
gonna
I
come
miss
down and
it?
score here, man.
I was there for the whole.
He was
I was
all
there
the
for
way
the whole
fucked-
game.
Oh, he was all the way fucked up.
The Ravens are gonna. There's no way the Ravens aren't gonna come down and score here. I think this is gonna be a little bit of a back and forth still
Yeah.
on this fourth quarter. There hasn't been a lot of defense on the side. Like the Lions looked a little bit better on that drive, but the Lions are gonna give up a play. They always do.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
let me tell you, that whole Lions possession, Goff only got 2 yards. He has 179 passing yards.
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
whole
sir.
2 yards.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. They can flea flicker, they can pitch it, they can scoff play. I don't care as long as Goff don't get the credit.
Dale fixes. I don't know how you guys do a fantasy league and cap games. Well,
Final.
Fantasies kind of set it and forget it, right?
Right. Exactly.
I look at my fantasy team and think what I need, I'm going to fade because I'm not going to get it. So it's all good.
This is a newer
Anthony
league
Gallo
too. For
says
me.
overtime plus 550 on DraftKings. Oh, look at subs.
That could be interesting.
Intrigue.
I don't know about
But yeah, this was a newer league for me. It was an auction style draft, and it was offense and defense. So it's you gotta pay attention to fucking both.
yeah, I don't know about the guys up here, but like when I do a fantasy league, it's just for the camaraderie because it's not even close to what we actually bet on a daily basis. So
Yeah.
doesn't
No,
matter.
I just know when it comes to me needing something in fantasy, you fade it. It's not going to happen.
Love it.
Or if I'm playing a guy that needs some
That's the
fantasy
strat.
points, he's going to go fucking screw me. Go ahead, Sub. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna say I'm gonna go with Mark Andrews to catch a pass this drive. His number is way down to plus 130, but he seems like a natural outlet here. And whenever they go to him, they've been having success. So
2
I'm gonna
plus
do it.
touchdowns. I need one more. Marky Andrews. Let's go. Marky Mark.
I don't know if you call that a shuttle pass or what, but the Ravens are lost. They don't even know what's going on.
Did they find that play in Ben Johnson's desk there when he left?
yeah, it makes you wonder, huh?
No flag? Okay. He shoots for the clothesline at the edge of the. Okay. Lamar's like, look, stop crying. Let me just get on the field. Come on, let's go. Look at those numbers on Lamar. I know everyone can see them. Look at those numbers.
Yeah, he's gonna start I could see Lamar start running a little bit more here too. Like just start trying to scramble to make plays. Just take his live.
That's the only thing. He doesn't even need to. He just has to do his little check downs, his throws. He doesn't even need to run it. Doesn't make sense. What's his rushing yards right now? Hold on, let me double check.
I think it was down to around 40, I want to say. I was checking it in between quarters, I believe.
So unless someone can correct me, I show Lamar at 4 carries, 29 yards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was at 25 when I was checking. I forgot he just had that short rush there.
So he's about half, right? I think someone said his
got
thing's
a big
25.
third down to conversion to Bateman around the 50.
Speak on it, Sub. Let's hear it.
I love to hear
The
that.
Lamar numbers at 40.5. I kind of don't hate an over there.
How many yards was that?
Tempting. That had to be what they
25.
were around the 30 and it was around the 50. I think it was over 20. It's on the other side of the 50 now.
If it was 25, then I cashed the over. Let me count.
Ooh, it's gonna be right around
15
that.
of 18 for Lamar Jackson. You got to respect that.
32. All right, still need another catch.
Flag down. I'm not sure who it's on.
Live total at 64.5 right now. Wow.
Flag against the defense.
Gonna give him a first down. Ravens plus 2.5, minus 115 on DraftKings.
So I'm just watching. I don't know the roster like you guys, but 79 protecting Lamar's weak side. Amazing. Just amazing right now.
Jared Goff passing yards down to 235.5.
What was that?
Jared Goff, 233.5 passing yards now for Jared Goff.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking, guys. Let's go. And we're going into the top of the fourth, 1-1 still.
That will be on.
Let's go.
Let's go. Got two more.
On the Ravens.
Oh, who jumped up? Was it Kohler?
I think so.
Oh.
Cut that fucking guy. Down to it here. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes, 54 seconds left on the clock. Going to be an incomplete pass to D-Hop. Nux can't come down with it when they need it.
They were on the same page on that one.
He's smiling, and Lamar's like, "What? What? WTF? What is your problem?"
Supposed to come back to the ball, motherfucker.
It is a blackout in Baltimore for anybody that was considering that aspect here. The fans all in black. Look at them.
I like that.
There's the Bateman.
What's a Bateman?
Cash it.
Big drop to the middle. Bateman to the 20. 16-yard gain, Ramon Scott. Ramon Day Stevens.
Spenny was on it.
Oh, baby.
Ramon Day Scott. You see what I did there, Ramon? Ramon Day Stevens. I'll break it
Oh,
down.
there goes Lamar.
Who's going to get this? Can they get a touchdown? Can they get one here?
Give it to Mark Andrews. Let's go, Mark Andrews. 14-1, 2+ touchdowns. Let's go.
You know that was a design run for Lamar there. Why are they even calling that?
Sack.
Part of the offense. They mix it in every once in a while.
Oh, getting it tackled here. He couldn't get any of his reads going.
Uh-oh.
Time to go to Mark Andrews. Go to the safety valve.
No, don't you want that kick?
Take that cake.
They're not going to kick. They'll probably go for it too. Let's see.
Yeah, they could still get a first down here too. I mean, but it is third and 12 or so here.
Ref, instead of all the extracurricular, blow the whistle. Tell him the play's dead.
We want to get our man killed out here.
God. Fuck.
It's going to be 3rd and 13 at the Lions 23.
Wow, come up with a big sack. Lamar tried.
Wow.
Tried to scramble around.
Oh,
That's going to bring up 4th and 14.
What a great play right there.
Wow.
What a great shoestring tackle
Mm-hmm.
by
Oh,
Barr.
yeah. If he didn't get it, if he didn't get him split there, he would have been gone around the corner there probably.
Yeah, gotta
I mean,
kick it.
go for it or kick it.
We're gonna need 3 points somewhere. Kick this
Yeah.
field.
They're gonna kick it. Even
Yeah.
Lamar can't do 14 plus.
Gotta kick it.
They need the points though. There's lots of time.
Lots of time.
Wow.
Ravens have all their timeouts still.
Yeah, if he didn't get that tag, he would have been gone around the blockers around the corner too. Yeah, for sure.
It goes up. It's good.
Alrighty.
Be a good
Don't
3
bring me
point.
down, loop. God damn, was that really good, Mike? Jeez. Woo! That was
28-24 is the score here, boys.
Ooh, that was
laser
close.
beams. Those laser beams shooting out the top of the goalpost.
That was close.
What a good game, though. I'll say that. Man, back and forth, battling. Just kind of feels like each team scores as it goes down there. But I know that's not the case. But geez, that Lions drive there. What was it? 10-minute drive or 9-minute drive, and they punched it in there as that's a backbreaker. And it's impressive to say that against a guy like Derrick Henry, who can do just that, give you guys a 9-minute drive and continue to move the chains and find a way to score. But Detroit coming out there.
Yeah, that's a big drive here.
We'll see how it plays out right now. We are live, ready to fire. And look, plus, what do we got? Plus 3.5 for the Baltimore Ravens is the current number. Plus 165 on the money line. I'm going to take the 165 on the money line. You guys know me. You know how I roll. I liked them pregame. I'm not going to like them now. Stop it.
Boys,
The Ravens?
if the Lions can get this kind of pass rush on Lamar, maybe the coordinators are clicking here finally.
Yeah. Well, they've totally shut down the running game too. I know you mentioned that earlier, but yeah, they can play against the run.
Yeah, if you could hold Henry to 50 yards, we know he's going to get it again, but he's probably going to get a little less with them in passing mode here if they're down after this, whatever the Lions do here.
I went ahead. I played David Montgomery 5+ rushing yards and 10+ rushing yards at plus 104 and plus 280 for this upcoming drive. They'll try to keep it on the ground whenever possible and probably see Gibbs cycle out a little bit because Montgomery's been having a hell of a game.
Yeah, Lions looking to take some minutes off this clock to get a drive here.
Decent return. He's out to the 35.
Lions kick a field goal. Cash my player prop there over 5.5 points. The Baltimore Ravens come down. They score. We go to overtime. Get your overtime props in, boys.
Overtime.
Yep.
Still run back there. This guy keeps trying to trade me for Gibbs in my league. He's tried to trade me like 4 times for like 4 different offers. I just keep dying it every fucking time. You're not getting fucking Gibbs.
San Francisco Giants get scored on here. The St. Louis Cardinals put one on the board in the 4th inning. 2-1.
Yeah, just an RBI double here moments ago, giving the Giants a lead here in the top of the 4th inning as Fermin ripped one to the gap.
Team playing.
Tarek B says Henry works out so much he's tired on game day. Could be. It could be.
Take my chances.
Way to go, Verlander.
Bum.
Goff's up here throwing on 2nd and 5, incomplete.
No. It's going to be 3rd and 5, Ramon?
3rd and 5, and the clock is stopped.
Ramon Dre Scott?
Tried to get it to Tisla.
It was a great play by that defensive back.
Yeah, right on his hip.
Here we go.
Oh,
It's coming down to it. 8:48 left in the 4th quarter. What a game.
Oh, we got a delay game on the Lions. Boy, oh boy.
No, push him back. Push him back.
Hey, you really got to throw it.
Yeah, you saw Goff, he was
Trying to signal for it.
Yeah, well, they were trying to change things with line of scrimmage a little bit, it looked like, too, so he couldn't really snap it. You saw the look, see how they're still making the calls, and then that, what can you do? You're trying to time it. It's a free roll. It's on Decker, but he was moving when the thing was already saying 0. It's like either it's going to be a delay or it's a false start, one or the other.
Yeah.
Field goal.
You didn't get the timeout. So.
Look at that rushing offense. Considerably down here for this Baltimore team. You got to pass against Baltimore. You got to throw it through the air.
They actually gave him the timeout on that. It's 3rd and 5.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Goff could have run for a 1st down here. Instead, he tried to throw it to Raymond off balance and threw it in the ground.
Oh, wow.
No,
That's
boy.
good. Bad decision, go.
He was going to have to fight the guy for the necessary yards, but
He's too slow.
I'm going to get a refill. They're right back. I'm hoping they punt.
Oh, they're punting.
Oh, yeah, the Ravens are going to come down and score again, probably. We'll run up a bunch of clock.
21.
Get it down to about 3 minutes or so. Like that. Hester, is that any relation to Devin Hester?
You know what? I think they did say. Let me. I'll have to look it up, but.
I keep waiting for Lamar to get some rushing yards. Is this finally going to be the time?
Needs to get some magic going.
Look, I mean, he doesn't set out to do it, right, Sub? But this feels like, I mean, they'll probably get the ball back one more time, but you feel like if you want to be in control of the game and not in panic mode, sometimes maybe that's when you want Jackson to get those runs, right? But, we're in a situation where this is obviously at the time pretty important drive, especially, you would like Spenny was hinting, go down and score and do it as, yes, if you could score on the next play, you'd take it. But if you could score in about 5 or 6 minutes, that would be ideal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did I miss?
Lions punted. Did you see that?
No, but okay.
No.
It was your
suggestion. Terrible drive from the Lions. Bad throw from Goff on third down. Nothing really on the return. What are they on their own 20? Baltimore, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
What did I miss? Where are we at?
Exactly what I said. I guess Goff sucks and they punted.
Oh, all right.
Oh, God awful. God.
Why is it
Lions recover?
Wow.
Baltimore Ravens plus 4.5 right now?
What's going on?
Derrick Henry got stripped of the ball. And
No way. I love it.
17-yard line. A game.
Wow. Smack from behind. Fucking.
Wow.
Who had Henry to fumble?
Wow. That's huge.
Wow.
So early, too. So much time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Crazy. Look at the celebration, too.
And of course, it's Hutchinson with the
whole team, the whole defensive.
Hutchinson's the man.
Yeah, big punch out there.
Hey, just go right here to the end zone. That's what you do. First play right here. It's always a good idea. Take your first shot at the end zone.
Oh,
they're gonna kick a 3. I'm gonna cash my kicker points, and then we're gonna see an overtime.
There.
Telling you. Mark me down.
Run it with Monty.
Tarek B says, I can't believe Henry fumbled. Yeah.
He looked like he was about to cry there.
Fumble that Mike remembers on the highlights in that first game of the season, remember? Showing the replay there.
Oh.
Monty's got a first down to the 5.
Just gash him.
Chew up this clock, kick a field goal, you scumbags.
Uh-oh, flag down.
Nope. No! We're going to bring it back.
It's face mask on the offense.
Oh.
Bring it back. Plus 4.5 has moved.
Look at Henry's fucking losing his mind over there.
Yeah, he was.
He looked like he was about to cry on the sideline. Oh, yeah. Get the refs involved. Yeah, it's a face match.
Gallo says the king has fallen. Maybe. Take a 3-pointer here. Don't be too proud. Just take the field goal. Give me my kicker prop total
Derrick
cash.
Henry also fumbled in last week's game. There it is. They're talking about it. Only running back this season with a fumble in each of the first 3 games. Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Dale fixes. Henry needs to sit out the fourth quarters.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but yeah, maybe you don't go to him every single time.
That was an elite play, though, from a great defensive player.
You know-
That's the Hutch punch.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was huge.
3rd and 21. You just want to keep it manageable, maybe make it a little easier for your kicker here. Don't go backwards.
Kick that field goal.
Once you know it, Mike's going to get his field goal after all. I don't think he's crazy enough to go for it on 4th and 20.
No, that penalty sealed the deal, actually.
If I was playing Madden, I would, but I have the reset
Trying to
button.
get the Tisla out here again somehow.
San Francisco Giants score a goal or score a run. I can't wait for hockey season, boys. I'm already to talk about goals being scored.
McGreevy's
I mean,
in trouble.
Still a 7-point game.
Got that late game
Field
tonight.
goes up, it's good, and we're gonna cash the total points out there. Let's go over 5.5. Gets the money.
What's that overtime at?
Hang on, let me run a video for that kicker prop.
Mock, yeah, ing, yeah, bird, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Kicking props don't have you heard. Some's gonna buy you a mocking.
Derrick Henry's had 19 career fumbles. 10 of them have come in the 4th quarter.
Wow. That kind of speaks to just wearing him out, right? You keep going to the fucking guy. Anthony Gallo says the overtime prop is down to plus 320. So we look at live drive props. We look at a touchdown here. It's minus 110 for Baltimore to get a touchdown on this drive. So.
Yeah. So
turnover is plus 165. I mean, you almost have to. They're not going to kick a field goal, right? There's no chance.
Turnover on downs plus 390.
My turnover on downs is plus 165.
Still
go to the granular results underneath.
Still quite a bit of time left. Like they could get stopped and still, punt it and still have time to get it back.
It out for you boys. We roll all the way down the field. It goes down to the final seconds, and it's Mark Andrews that cashes my 2+ touchdowns here to go to overtime. Harbaugh might be stupid enough to go for 2. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, we're in a battle. We're back. In all fairness, I can't fault him for if he wants to go for 2. If they do score a score, what the fuck? You're going to see him again in the Super Bowl. We already talked about it. We already know the NFL's got it set up. Lions, Ravens, and what a storyline that would be where they're like, hey, the only reason the Ravens lost is they went for 2 in regular season.
Yeah, again, this is why we said last time that you would be a terrible general manager. I mean, you're at home. This is where you always kick the ball. You never go for 2 at home.
Ramon, you'd be happy to know my Madden teams.
You're a Madden capper. I know these Madden cappers.
They've only lost 1
game.
game.
The game before the game, and then they base all their bets on that.
Not me. I stopped playing Madden about 10 years ago. What a game, boys. 7 points differentiates this spot, though the touchdown is minus 110. 6.5 minutes. There's still time for a punt.
Yeah, why didn't the lot? Why I would have run? I mean, I know 6 minutes and 5:30 is not a big difference. I would have run the ball actually probably on third down there and tried to take off another minute of the between the third down play and kicking the field goal. Could have got practically a whole minute off that clock. But these Lions are just not very good. They're not. Look, we got a rah coach. That's fine. We got some new coordinator, good, but they really need to work on their game management.
Wow, Hutchinson in on the sack now.
Take it from me, guy on YouTube. Man, yeah, he's on fire here, Hutch. Oh my God.
Great play, man. This guy's, how do you stop that?
Off the charts here. That's 6 sacks for the Lions tonight.
Jeez.
Lamar. The family's celebrating up there of Hutch.
Everyone's happy.
I guess punt might have been the move here. We'll see. 3rd and long.
Well, there's Hill getting some yards.
Man.
Wow.
Giants take a 4-2 lead here, bottom of the 4th. Lamar steps up. He's trying to run, but here come the Lions tackling him from behind. 4th down. 4:50 to go. You got to kick. Got to kick.
Punt was the play right there. God damn.
All over him.
The overhits. McGreevy's been in trouble since the 3rd inning. That's all on the coach. They just don't care.
He was out there. Marble was out there arguing earlier. A call. I don't know what he was arguing about, actually, though. Never caught that.
Yeah, Jared Goff under passing yards. He's at 179. We have 263 all the way up to 267 and a half.
Boo on the MLB, guys. Boo.
Now they're showing on the Manning cast what we were talking about last night when Eli Manning was throwing the balls in the other guy's tub. All right, so now it's Lions here to try to own some clock. Going to run the ball here with Gibbs. Stay in bounds. But he runs out of bounds.
Run that ball.
Try to stay in bounds.
Yeah, home run here by the Padres. I see Jerry Davis talking about it there. Jose Iglesias with the homer. He's getting ready here in just a few days. He's going to be debuting that new song. He's going to be doing a concert after the Padres game here in a couple of days, doing a new song. You know Jose Iglesias. He's a pop star and a baseball player. You know, Mike loves his hit OMG from last year. Lions big first down here on a run. I mean, even when Derrick Henry was trying to sit down on the bench and be mad, he fell over on the bench there. I thought he did it on purpose. He actually didn't know how to sit down there.
He just slammed his helmet and then slipped and fell on the bench. Weird.
What was that? Good job here by the Lions for once. I mean, even though they didn't get any yardage, they maximized the whole clock there. I mean, I know Goff knows how to do that at least.
So here's the problem, Mike. I can't even get on Twitter and yell at Mr. Marble, however you say his name, Oliver, because the Cardinals have blocked us since 2 years ago. I can't even get on Twitter to tell him how much of a piece of shit he is. Leaving McGreevy in there.
The Cardinals?
Of course, I'm blocked by the Cardinals.
Like a
Cardinals, Astros.
Can you show? Oh, you're blocked by all the teams. Okay.
No, not all of them, just specific ones.
Just the ones that fucked us.
So they're down.
Now I'm gonna have to hashtag the Cardinals just in the hope their fans will lean into them. You know.
I love it. Again.
You know what? I'm gonna snip it for you guys to see, so you know I'm not bullshitting.
No, I got auxiliary blocked.
Might be a terror threat here. Now here's the drive, though, deep, and the Cardinals have just tied this game up on a 2-run home run by Herrera.
So we were effed anyway, no matter which way. Yeah.
Yep.
Short, big stop.
2-minute warning.
Hate the MLB.
I wonder if Dan Campbell won't go for this.
Yeah, maybe it's right like midfield, isn't it?
You get this.
Yeah, I think it's like right
Midfield,
at the 50,
1 minute left.
1 at the 50. I think he probably will, honestly.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Ice the game. Well, the Ravens still have all of their timeouts, so
They do. Okay, so you don't have to worry. You could.
I'm gonna show you guys.
Dan Campbell doesn't. They should have a split screen on the commercial like this. This is rough. I mean, I know some of those are going for him because he's a Lions fan. But maybe that's fun.
I think he will. I mean,
yeah,
I'll definitely put it above 50%.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
Oh boy,
you should go for it right here, right? I mean, ultimately, you get it, it shuts it down. You lose, you're still up a touchdown.
No, he's got the stones to go for it. Of course, he does. But everything that the Lions have done in the time management category tonight has backfired.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you're saying they're due?
They might be due.
Dude, make a good choice.
Offenses are on the field. Offense is on the field here. You're going to draw them off side, sub, and then punt it. Because, look, you can when you punt from here, if you do a good job, you can put them inside the 10-yard line. But, well, come on. Campbell. He doesn't care about 50 yards between if the other team's going back. He knows he can win the game right here. Well, like Spinney said, they still have the 3 timeouts left, too. I think that's one times you actually do punt. But you know what? The way Hutch is going right now, man, I'd try to pin him. I got the best player on the field is on defense tonight. But Campbell's, come on, he's going for it. Only thing it could be is if they try to draw him. That is a long yard and a half.
Amon-Ra St. Brown with the reception off the play action. There is a flag.
It's a perfect call, right? It's the call that Dan Campbell has the ball and the Lions have the balls to make. It's really the play that will work every time on that set. It's just that sometimes when it doesn't, it'll work, meaning the man will be open. The problem is sometimes you can't always get that completion, but they got it there. And That's almost it. But look how tough this is, because look, Goff has to kind of lay it up there over the defender.
Nice throw, nice catch, just well executed all around.
What happened there? Someone tell us what happened there.
You mean
They
the
got
flag?
first down on the pass. There was a defensive penalty, but it was declined. First down at the 31-yard line for the Lions. And they only need one first down to win the game.
And we have a huge play here.
Montgomery's had what a game tonight, huh?
Wow.
Holding, though? It's going to be holding. No penalty? Okay. Man, what a night for Montgomery.
Monty.
Amazing.
I got them both.
Nice run.
Oh.
Nice run. Run.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Did
we're
they
so
even
far
make
ahead
him-
of that topic. I just
Did they
stopped
even
paying
make him
attention.
use any of their timeouts?
No.
Big game.
Goff is wrong there. Goff is saying go down, but remember the other
Yeah.
team out. The score is what you'll take the score. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, the Ravens always find a way to lose these type of games. So great job by the Lions here tonight.
I mean, he's kind of right, though, because there's a lot of time. Ravens still have all three of the timeouts. What if they just make a big play, come down, score a touchdown, somehow get the ball back again? This crazy shit could happen in a minute and 42 with three timeouts.
A Sharpie right here, something about ant and balls or something like that. I don't know what he says.
Maybe he's mad at the
Man, Monty and
Oliver
Gibbs both
too.
for TDs would have been a nice parlay. Holy.
Hey, Ravens ain't going to win anything with this defense.
Yeah,
Lions
secondary, man, it's always been an issue the last couple of years. 38-24. What was the total?
56.
Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
that
that's gonna
opens up,
ruin my
boys.
teasers, but oh well.
Right. So 62, even if you got the 58, you're still ahead. The over hits.
All right, get ready. It's going to be Bills, Ravens, AFC Championship. And the Ravens will advance. It's going to be Eagles, Lions, and the Eagles will advance. Now go out there and fucking parlay it, teaser it, do all the round robins that go into it, and it's going to be the Eagles that win the championship again. Let's go.
I will tell this chat. I have a Super Bowl ticket for the Niners to be in the Super Bowl. They just have to go. Niners, I didn't know Purdy was going to get hurt. They are 3-0. Niners Super Bowl, they just have to be in it. I have a plus 1,400 ticket. Now, do I think Niners and Bills Super Bowl? That's what I believe. So we will see. We will see. For sure. I mean, I think it's great. Just sticking with the Niners here. Figure they'll get Purdy back eventually, but I don't know. Who knows what Mac Jones will do here? As long as he keeps pulling wins, yeah. Mac Jones.
Jared Goff's going to end with maybe 202 passing yards.
202, baby. Let's go. Winner.
They're just
guys.
eating them alive. Oh no!
Jackson was running the wrong way.
Winner, guys. We needed something after that.
Oh
Cardinals.
my god!
Horrible shit. If you go onto my Twitter, you'll see that they blocked me. I added the picture for you guys for emphasis.
Look out. Here come the Ravens right now. They're down to the 45-yard line on some broken tackles here.
Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking lose my.
Lamar
I
over.
lost my fantasy because Anzalone got that fucking sack. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's going to take Lamar over, I think, right there on his passing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
for Jackson now.
Yeah, Jackson was at 247 before that play.
Oh, before that play. Oh, well,
I think before that play. What do you guys have right now?
Now he's got 270. Now he's got 280. Yep. I don't know about that.
No. Jackson has 261 right now after that play. 261. I believe his over was 262 and a half.
Oh my God!
One more play. One more play.
Another 10 yards or 12 or there.
That's it. Jackson cashes his over. If anyone had his
number, then because I got 236 and a half.
On Jackson.
Yeah.
You were still in it. You were still in their money, Ramon. You were
absolutely. I can't believe it was 260 here tonight. That sounds.
It was 262 from what I saw before the game started.
Oh my God! I would have been under. See, if I'd have been in that book, I would have buried the under, and he would have beat me.
That's sad.
Well, they could take this yardage, but they're really going to take a shot here at the end zone. Because
they're just wasting time at this point.
Padding the stats here.
We all quiet all of a sudden. Stop it. Hey, look at DeCosta over there. I didn't even know he was a general manager.
Andrews, he's going to get his second touchdown of the night here. Touchdown, Ravens.
Andrews.
From the 29? From 28?
Lamar's obviously he turned his ankle in the first half and has limited his mobility tonight.
Not his passing, though. Oh, he's calling for 2. He's calling for the dose.
Yeah, that's a questionable decision here, but they're playing for the win.
They have to, right? If they're going to get the onside kick, they have to go for 2 right here.
Was that Mark Andrews?
I don't know why you need to. I mean, why couldn't you just tie the game?
I guess.
Was it Mark Andrews that scored that second touchdown?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Ramon. You're right.
There's Lamar, and now he throws, and no. And now they're down 8 here, and now it's going for 2. Flag.
Ghost flag?
Cash it. 14-1. Mark Andrews 2+ touchdowns. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Oh, holding on the defense. They're going to get to do it from the offsetting. But they get to try it again. The Ravens get their team total here already, though. 29.5 tonight.
I'm delayed, Dale Fick. I'm waiting for someone to tell me. Yes, Mark Andrews.
And, oh, boy, Flowers was open for that 2-point conversion. He missed it.
Dale, where have you been all game? You just come at the last second.
2+ touchdowns, baby. 14-1. Mark Andrews.
What?
29 seconds.
I mean, I'll take it.
Questionable.
Onside
boy.
kick. Raven style.
Well, if you're punting, if you're going for 2 here, why'd you punt earlier? I'm an idiot. No wonder you guys are great. Don't get me wrong. But there's probably a reason why I'm just sitting here on YouTube and I don't know what's going on here. But I think I watched.
I'm with you, Ramon. I didn't understand the logic in that decision at all.
All right. Okay, onside kick here coming up. This works right now. Even fewer ratio. Can we get the stat? 1 for 11 this season. That's actually a higher percentage than we've seen here. Giants home run here at 6-5. Devers, your guy's buddy here, is hit a home run. It's only the bottom of the 5th. Okay, here we go. You know who really could do the onside kick, though, was Justin Tucker, got to be honest with you. Okay, he kicks. Oh, this is beautiful, but just not fast enough for those Ravens, man. They blocked instead of that's a good idea. Great job. And it's over. Great job, Lions. Wow. The Ravens are 1-2. Uh-oh.
Shout out to Jerry Davis says I didn't tail it, but great call. Yeah, man. 2+ touchdowns, 14-1.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
Silver lining, boys. This game's over. Good stuff, everybody. Appreciate all you guys rocking and rolling with us here. Let's go. Let's go around the horn. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's start with our guy Vitalis. He's going out there with you guys. You got to spend some time with him if you're going to be in Reno.
Reno this weekend, guys. Reno this weekend. If you're out on the West Coast, I'm at the Atlantis, the GSR, Peppermill. Hit me up on the DMs. Let's have a drink. Let's watch a game. Saturday, Sunday, doesn't matter. Let's have a good time. We're going to duck race for the stripper in Vegas. Let's go, guys. Winner, big winner coming.
Spenny Penny Bombs. Tell them what's up, where they can find you.
Yeah, you can catch me, Twitter, X, whatever there at Penny_8. I can pop in the Twitter again or on the YouTube there again after I get off here. And but yeah, I pop plays in there all the time for the primetime games and for the weekend there. So for a lot of props. So be looking out for that for this week. Usually lines come out, Wednesday or Thursday. So usually try and take a look at some players pretty early on.
Make sure you follow them boys there, Vitalis, Spenny, Penny Bombs. They're giving you guys pregame plays to beat these books. And, of course, our guy here, none other than a big Lions win. Let's see if he's humble. Let's see if he's cocky. Subhuman Gaucho.
No, that was great fun, man. Obviously love how it ended, but fun game, fun night. And, reach out on Twitter. And, of course, be here tomorrow night while we all enjoy the Dana White Contender Series Week 7 fights. Pretty fun card. So, we'll see you guys at 8 o'clock.
Subhuman Gaucho's doing it. Ramon Scott, you are the guy with the morning steam. Everyone loves that early action. Tell them what you got going on.
Yeah, I'm going to just go reassess my life. I obviously don't, these coaches are there for a reason. They know what they're doing. Idiots like me just here to criticize all the moves. So I'll be ready to do the show tomorrow with full baseball card. And yeah, we have Contender Series tomorrow night. Looking forward to it with you guys. 5 fights, a bunch of guys who haven't fought in over a year, apparently. I'm thinking it's going to be I'm thinking it's a bad card. I think it's a crummy fight. Maybe it'll be exciting. Maybe that's where we need to make money. Because I don't know if it's a great aesthetic card. I don't know. You guys know better than I do. So be here tomorrow night for a Contender Series at 8 Eastern and 5 Pacific time. All right.
What an evening. Shout out to all you guys here in the chat. Thank you guys. Of course, we have to thank our contributors, and it's AOD coming in. My man, thank you for believing in us. Thank you for supporting us. Appreciate everybody that was out there watching us. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And we're at that point of the evening. You guys had a great night. Thank you guys all on behalf of Ramon Scott, Subhuman Gaucho, Vitalis, Spenny Penny Bombs, and your boy here, Pimp Slap POD. Have a great night. Enjoy the fruits of your